It sounds disgusting.
I think I had that in the past.
It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's one of the worst shots in the world. The real name for it is a snake bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we used to buy
Fine. If I
whenever.
win, if I win decent money from the lottery, I will plan a trip up there. I will rent that place out for a bit, so we can D&D there and eat.
The servers and stuff roleplay actually, and when you eat your food, you eat your food with your hands and
Yep.
or
Even better.
yeah.
And last time I looked at their website, I think they do things for like parties and shit. So I bet they wouldn't be surprised. It's like, hey, I want to book a group to play D&D up there.
Probably not. It's probably happened before.
More than likely.
Almost guaranteed it's happened
Like-
multiple times.
It's a medieval tavern said place. It's definitely happened.
Yeah, we could play fucking Red Dragons in there.
Anywho,
Oh yeah, Dragon D&D.
yeah. So, following the events that occurred during the anniversary of the founding of the Crimson Council,
Happy birthday!
back in Corvosa on the square, where the Santificar basically
Declared war.
declared war. Actually, that Corvosa was now an Chiliax's district. The group had to
And Trinia disintegrated Zorn.
yes, had to gather and fight off some Hell Knights. Zorn joined the battle with Argonaut, and everything turned dire until Zorn, until Van Carlo summoned Adrian back in the fray, and then as a retaliation, Zorn summoned undead version of Ivan as he recuperated his body and transformed him into a zombie.
So how did he make Ashes into a...
He didn't turn completely to ash. He just has a torso, and now that's why he's a fire rate. And but he was fire rate Ivan was promptly banished for a time by Ford, but he knows that he didn't banish him to another plane. It came back. He doesn't know what happened of the creature. Then Black Dragon joined the fray. Just
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just looming over you guys, and you made a timely escape, but not before Trinia dealt the final blow and disintegrated Zorn, leaving behind only his huge two-handed sword of Malice, which was picked up by Edrin and thrown in the canal.
Boo.
Van Carlo also met an...
Do you say boo?
Yes. We should have kept that sword.
And was also thrown in the canal. And then you left, still stunned by everything that happened. But with Trinia's help navigating the city, you were able to find an abandoned building that she used in the past many times to hide. And you're now on the 5th floor of almost like an apartment complex, but medieval.
Oh, can it be the former Van Carlos school of dueling?
No, that's fucking far away.
Oh, okay, fair enough. That's true. It's an old Corvosa.
Yeah, and you just lay down for a bit, allowing everyone to take a short rest if needed. So...
Oh, only one short rest, damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's enough for you to be able to take some of your...
Well, I took everything except my Indomitable back, so now I can't re-roll rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you can transfer your resolve into your life.
Yep.
And you're just there, like most of you, just like sitting down next to a wall and just like breathing, because you've been running away for the last like half hour trying to make your way here. trying to follow Trinia, which was not an easy task because she knows what she's doing and she knows where to go. But you had to like basically go on a ramp and then pass over like planks that have been conveniently put there for like urchins and other like criminals and people in the city to just go by. But like it's secret back roads, and you made it to this like safe house that's used sometimes by the less fortunate underground people of the city when they have to hide from the oppression of what used to be Corvosa and now is Chiliax. You've seen a lot of dead Corvosian guard on your way, and some of them still fighting in the streets, trying to just protect citizens or protect themselves. A lot of them also just fleeing because you're singing Hell Knights and Grey Maiden, and you're just there, able to bleed for the first time.
Okay, so somebody needs to explain to me why guards are getting slaughtered left and right.
Obviously, it's a coup.
By who? Let me guess. Zorn and his friends.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, a creepy fucker who was on the council that was part of that whatever country with those dickheads in the armor.
Okay, so the Chiliax Empire is annexing Corvosa. Who was like... Okay, who was with it? Like, are the Grey Maidens helping? Is the Corvosan Guard help? Well, clearly the Corvosan Guard is getting hunted, so no, they're not. So that leaves Cecilia probably on our side. And what happened with the Grey Maidens?
No clue. They just started fighting with those Hell Knights. So they seem to be on the same side.
So the Grey Maidens are helping the Hell Knights. That's
Yep.
bad. That's like half their military force right there.
And the
Okay.
worst part is out of character. I know that fucking Azael heard something that actually meant a lot with that too.
I don't know that. But either way.
I know. It's out of character, I know it, and I hate that Saika doesn't know it.
So we need to help the city. We need to we can't let Chiliax just take over Corvosa like this. But sorry, everything is so crazy and moving so quickly. Who are you people? And I kind of stare at Saika and Allura.
Someone who's not trying to kill you, so.
Yeah, you haven't really met me yet, so
That's mighty rare, if I say so myself.
I turn towards Ford. I'm assuming that's Ford.
Yes.
So I look at Ford and I'm like, I know you. I remember that you're really big into Tempest, but that's the extent of it.
The name is Ford, and we're the Mustang. And LTS like, no, Ford, we're not the Mustangs. The Mustangs are back in Cydia. We're here. We're just here. Just the two of us.
Well, thank you
Still
for
the
being.
Mustangs.
Thank you for being here, non-Mustangs. So the two new people. Who are you?
Chimes in. This is Allura and Saika. I met them on my travels while we were separated.
Are they mute? Can they not speak?
I just know you like to be familiarized with people first.
Fair enough.
Allura leans over to
This is
Saika.
him.
Allura leans over to Saika. He seems grumpy.
Did I hear
Well,
that?
if this is his home, it's in flames. I'd be grumpy too.
I mean, my home was in flame once, and I'm not crying.
To make something clear, this is my father's home. I wasn't born here. I don't really like this place.
And yet you talk of saving it, so you seem to like it enough.
Well, good point. I like it enough. I like that.
Describes his relationship with most people, too.
That's true. That is 100% true. It definitely describes my relationship with you as well.
I think this kid needs to meet Rocco.
I don't know who this Roko is, but I bet I'd love him.
He would love you, that's for sure.
Anyway, moving beyond the amazing men that populate this world. Here's what I know. The council is made up of many members, each of them controlling a different aspect of the city. Cecilia controls the royal guards. Oriana controls the Grey Maidens. DeVargo controls the merchants and Old Corvosa. And the bastard that's trying to annex the place controls the Hell Knights and the Chiliax influence here in Corvosa. Meaning, we need to find out why Oriana and the Grey Maidens are siding with the Hell Knights. I'm guessing that either pressure, she's under their control, or something even worse, like that she actually believes in their bullshit, is happening, because the Grey Maidens account for more than half of the Corvosan military strength, and with the guards being hunted down now, that's probably way more than that. So getting them on our side would be a huge, huge asset. And we need to find Cecilia, since she can help with how the city and everything happens, and also with the Corvosan Guard itself. Everybody in the Corvosan Guard respects her. We're criminals here, so as much as we're going to be trying to help, all of the people who are going to be trying to help try to put us in prison, and probably don't see us as all that friendly.
Oh, sounds like another day in the life for me then.
Blah.
Yeah, I agree. Probably first start with Cecilia, who we know is an ally, and then build from there.
There's a big problem, though.
We don't know where she went.
Bingo.
We don't know if she was captured or anything.
And that we can't move easily through the city. It's ensuing chaos with plenty of things that want to kill us.
Exactly. So there is, unfortunately, one person who should help with both of these things. And we have a great past together. I look at Trini and was like, we're going to go see DeVargo.
Why?
Because, A, you know full well DeVargo knows exactly where Cecilia is at this moment. And secondly, we need to know where his allegiance lies. Because you can bet that if he's siding with Chiliax, there's money in it for him. But I bet he doesn't really care who he sides with.
I don't expect him to side with them. If only because he wants to be able to rule, basically. Like, control behind the shadows.
So
even though everyone knows. Whereas these guys are fanatics. They won't let someone control.
And that's
so this DeVargo is an underground ruler type, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I could not see him winning.
Guaranteed he knew about every single one of you the moment you showed up in town.
It doesn't surprise me. I deal with those types
included.
plenty. But those types normally don't take kindly to the super authoritarian style that these Hell Knights are.
Exactly.
There's not really much money to be made in an authoritarian dictatorship kind of cult craziness. You can't sell contraband to people who firmly believe against it.
Exactly, but also there's a bit of a problem.
Last time we met DeVargo, we tried to kill him, and he turned Trinia into... sorry about that. I didn't mean to say. I really, really am sorry for what happened to you.
I mean, it's not your fault.
I know. I just don't think...
I could have not followed you, and then, I wouldn't have gotten kicked out of the order and everything. But apparently want me dead now, and so, that's a bit on me.
Fair enough, but I have a little something I kind of want to...
Also, Trinia, I don't know if we mentioned that, but you realize now, you've seen him before, but you realize now that Adele is wearing a red robe of the Order.
They have red robes?
Yeah, so the red robes are basically the allies of the Order. The ones that are not full-fledged members, because they're not, powerful enough in the arcanes. Or enough to be, on a leash.
Yeah. Speaking of Order, what's up with that red robe?
Well, I went back after our visit to Chult and completed my trial of the Magi, thereby earning the red cloak and becoming an ally of the Order.
That sounds like
Okay.
a super secret cult.
Not really a secret. Not really a secret. Kind of easy to find. They have big towers everywhere.
Yeah,
They're a little pretentious too.
aren't they trying to kill Trinia?
Yep.
Yes, every member of the Grey Cloaks has been ordered to capture her on sight.
What does that make
Fun
you?
times.
I happen to just be an ally of the Order, not a full-fledged member. So I'm playing into that gray area there,
Don't you always?
I mean, he's
where I live
a
and
drow.
breathe, baby.
He's a drow. He hides in the shadows.
I throw what's it called again? Fucking, I haven't used it in a while. Oh, there it is. It's a little prism, and I come and throw you. It's about the size of a marble, I guess. Shiny, many colors, and I throw it at Trinia.
The fuck is this?
Here, it's on the. Just take the card on the. I put it right above me. Okay, good. So that's my shape-shifting prism. It's what allows me to, what used to allow me to take on the form of anybody that I would see. You put it on your forehead, and when it gains attunement, you can actually transform into anybody you see. Make it pretty convenient when you're, being hunted by everybody everywhere.
Yes, that is very practical. I could be a little bit less, I could stick out less than like a sore thumb if I'm not blue.
Exactly. The whole blue thing seemed to be a very obvious trait.
Pretty hard to hide.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. As somebody of a certain skin color.
Okay, so I'm going to remove the prism shape-shifting from my stuff. Okay, so there's also one last thing one last person that I would like to collect, and that is Vancarlo. He's the man that brought me here. He is, I believe, an important ally, and he has connections in Corvosa, especially the underground, that are super helpful and don't tie back to the Vargo. Problem is,
dead.
the guy who turned to dust just skewered him.
Well, I might be
believe
able
it
to
me.
arrange something with that.
What is that?
Yeah, I've shown that the mighty might of Tempest is able to bring back lost souls if they haven't departed for too long. I'm not doing the accent.
Yeah, you tried, and it sounded like another one of your dwarfs.
Exactly, not doing it. I'm just gonna do the tone.
And then I just imagine Hugh sitting there in like a fake version of Ford's armor with some ears taped on, pretending to be Ford.
Exactly how I am dressed right now.
So I'm able to revive people as well, but they need to, the body needs to be dead within the minute. Vancarlo has died a while ago.
Yeah,
Well,
at this point
you
it's
might-
been...
Yeah, you go.
Well, at this point it's been like, if it was a short rest, it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It's been at least, I'd say an hour.
Yeah, an hour. And well, might need you turn your sight to Tempest. He brings all the powers. Our meager sorcery. I don't know.
All right, for Althea, we're gonna need you to interpret here. How long can Ford actually wait for this?
I've seen him revive. You were there. You were there in Chult when we found Swift, and the other.
Yes, it was. That was several days after me.
Yeah. He talks a lot, but he's actually able to deliver quite the punch from I don't know, his gut or something.
Okay, so that means we can still save Vancarlo.
Yep.
So I know, and Trinia, I'm gonna need you to confirm this for obviously best. All the channels in New Corvosa all lead to Old Corvosa. It's kind of why it has that how can I say sense smell of shit everywhere. So I would assume that Vancarlo's body flows to Old Corvosa as well.
Huh, I thought that was just all cities.
Nick, I know this, right?
Yes, accurate.
Okay. Yes, accurate.
Perfect. So I'm assuming that if we get lucky, his body floats somewhere into Old Corvosa, probably one of the entrances to the old city.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we won't have to look too far, and he won't have sank or gotten caught on anything.
Yeah, it's. I mean, yeah. At least it's on the way. We need to go to Old Corvosa to talk to Devargo.
It's on the way, and it's better than nothing.
Okay, so
Well, if we must make haste to find the body, do we have anybody who's good in water?
Yes, me.
I don't like water.
I can swim in water without breathing, so.
Did you?
Well, I mean, I breathe underwater basically, so I think we're fine for that.
Did you not notice she's blue?
Not all blue people can swim.
That's racist.
100% of blue people I've seen can swim.
I've actually met one who couldn't.
Oh wow.
I mean, if we put you in the water long enough, you'll start turning blue. Does that mean you'll swim?
It's more of a purple color.
Still.
And no, I don't swim. I
Maybe
sink.
if it's cold water.
No, that's true. Anyway.
It's really cold.
So we should get going before A, the body travels too far, and B, before Devargo starts moving. Because he's definitely plotting his next move as well.
He is definitely plotting to move, and that's assuming he hasn't already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to check Ford's spells.
Everything in the cleric book.
Oh, you made a game a little bit. He prepared for war instead of like his regular spells.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yes, it's all for combat.
Well, then he just fucked us then.
Well, he can wait days, right? So he can just wait till tomorrow and do his thing to get a new spell or whatever.
Yeah. For the sake of, because I don't want to do this, Ford says, me and Altia actually have to go see about my men. We came with a lot of armed men, and I'm in desperate need of making sure that they're okay. If they are going around and just killing everyone who's armed, they might turn to them and see them as a menace.
That makes sense. You know what?
I have ways to magically contact you.
Yeah,
Once this is
I get that. The thing is, like, we're gonna need you when we find Von Carlo. So when you make sure that your men are all right, either you meet us in Old Corvosa or just give us like a meeting spot so we can bring you Von Carlo's body. Or I don't know if you could, like, if you would feel comfortable enough to go and look for the body while we move on or something like that.
I need to seek my men, but the might of Tempest is strong enough to bring back lost soul that I've not seen demise for more than 10 days.
Okay, so we're not in a rush.
We meet back here at the very latest.
Otherwise, I'll send words your way through magical means.
It's all right. Everybody seems to be able to contact me through magical means, even when I don't want to be contacted.
That sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem.
Wait.
Is there a way to stop these magical voices in our head?
Yeah.
Did the way that man summoned you have more than one charge?
I have no idea how I was summoned. So the man you want to the man you want to ask this question to is currently
Dead.
dead. Yeah.
Well, if it had more than one charge, hopefully no one picked that off his body.
I remember hearing the man say something about a ring forcing the wielder of the sworn blade of the king to answer the call.
I looked down at my rapier. I'm like, I'm not getting rid of it.
Well, then you really want to hope nobody's looted that.
Could you imagine if that guy was still alive and learned how to use it?
Which guy? There's
The
many
one
guys.
that she disintegrated?
I'd rather not imagine that.
But it's super funny!
Did you not see how he skewered somebody in one hit and was about to do the same to Saika?
He was really, really, really wanting you. I thought maybe he was your boyfriend?
You thought wrong.
He definitely wanted to stick something inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sword. He wanted to put a sword inside of me.
I'm sure that's
His
what
meat
they all
sword,
did.
probably.
He did mention that he preferred you as a girl.
He did say that.
So did I.
In my defense, like I said, I just gave Trinia the shapeshifting stone. There was a period where I cross-dressed, and it was a short period while we were in Chult. That's when we met, and
was
it
a
never
fun
happened again.
You were experimenting.
I was in my
okay.
experimental phase.
Okay, you were just having a face. All young men do that.
Does that mean you did too, Saika?
Yeah, probably when I was still doing a lot of the worst shit I did before my sister forced me to hunt down criminals.
I bet it was your sister that put you in a dress then.
No.
Ah! And I have to ask her questions when I see her at some point.
Anyway, besides cross-dressing, can we just get on with it? People are dying here.
Alright. Flaming City.
So,
Yeah.
Ford and Althea just like look for their gear. They pack up. They're like, "No, we'll be off now."
Well, be careful. There's a lot of assholes out there.
Take care of him, Wilhelm.
Wait, that's Wilhelm?
Yep.
What? How?
But he's back.
That dog seems to have a shitload of power.
I look at Wilhelm. I'm like, how?
He's
And
like,
hello.
he looks at you and he's just like happy. And he comes near you and he just like hugs your legs.
I
Not
pet him.
hug, but like just.
And I look up at the Ford. Nah, you see now? Now I'm reassured. Wilhelm will keep you safe.
And Wilhelm's just humping Adrian's leg.
Bad Wilhelm.
And they go on their merry way. Leave.
Okay, we're going in the opposite direction. We're going in Old Corvosa. So get ready for a shit place with shit, hopefully not on fire buildings.
Wait, if we're going back in there, are we just going like this? Won't they recognize us? I mean, I'm okay going back in like this. I have nothing to hide, but...
I mean, anybody that's not a Grey Maiden or a Hell Knight is going to be seen as an enemy regardless. So we could look for cloaks, but unless we somehow steal Hell Knight armor, we're going to stick out like a sore thumb.
She has a shit-eating grin on her face.
No, she's thinking what I think she's thinking.
Yeah.
Is she thinking about me as a girl again?
No. I didn't
I mean, she
see
could make you a girl again if she wanted to.
Can we please?
You've seen her made it.
Oh yeah, I did wear the Grey Maiden armor once.
But I could make us look like them. But you have to be willing to let me do it.
You can make us look like Hell Knights?
Uh-huh.
I look at Zell.
It's true. She's done it to me before.
Yeah, we had to infiltrate one of their camps.
Just don't let them touch you.
And girls can't talk. Unless, of course, you can make a man's voice.
Okay, so I'm guessing it doesn't change your voice or touch, but it just gets, so it's an illusion.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yes.
Do it. That sounds a lot better than what I had in planned.
Did you just plan to slog through it, killing as you went?
How have we met before? That's pretty much my plan for everything.
He's just like Rocco.
Except this one uses weapons instead of his magnificent fists.
Unfortunately, if I punch somebody, they'll start laughing instead of hurting.
Yeah, because you do -1 damage.
Does that mean by punching he heals?
Yes.
Oh my god, I am a paladin! Punch, 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 heal, heal, heal.
That's what he's been doing with his lay on hands.
Well, no, he's been kicking people for it.
That's true, but same difference.
So she's gonna cast Seeming.
Okay. So there's like a shimmering and translucent form of like a big armor that appear on you. You are able to see through it, but you feel like you're inside of it, and you look at your comrades, and you're mimicking Hell Knights or
Yep.
Grey Knights?
Hell Knights.
Okay. And everybody looks at other people, and everybody is now in the Hell Knight's armor, covering their face and like big and but it makes no sound.
I don't like what I look like right now.
At least she didn't make you look like that man who really, really wanted you.
I think it would have been really weird if a bunch of Zorns showed up. Especially after he got disintegrated.
Really publicly.
Okay, let's get going before Vargo gets bored.
Just wanted to.
Just to put it into perspective, he probably knows we're coming. Also, if you ever notice a little puppet running around, it's his. Oh, you're gonna love those puppets, by the way. I say that to Allura.
Her eyes are already kind of like gleaming.
She already
like,
wanted
oh my
to
God.
take a prinny.
I wanted to take one, but then someone blew one up that was really close to me, and I was really gonna take it with me. I'm sad about that.
Mhm. And Sebastian is still in hiding, isn't he?
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll find him someday.
He was mean. He wanted to throw me to the flaming portal and wouldn't let
What's
me
it?
go.
What's a Sebastian? You know what? It's all right. If you want to keep printies, I bet a Sebastian is not much better.
It really isn't.
Yeah, think of a prinny, but like 8 times the size and a bit more reeking of evil.
With a tail.
Yep.
And
Though
he
granted,
didn't
they can
listen
look
to
like
my safe
tieflings
word.
before they disappear.
I would want so you start making your way. In the city.
Trinia,
Are you
lead the way.
Yeah, are you going by the back alleys or you're like just straight up?
Straight up, right?
Yeah, straight.
Hell Knights.
Yeah, straight up.
Okay. So the spell basically somebody has to really inspect you to even get like a roll to see the illusion. But I would want everyone to roll a deception check, just to like act the part.
I just want to point it out there. There is a reason.
Oh my god!
Edrin really hates Hell Knights.
Wow.
No, I call shenanigans. It's impossible. It's definitely impossible.
How am I the only one who rolled good?
The only one that didn't roll a crit fail.
It's because he's the only one that didn't click on deception.
So-
Somebody click again just to make sure that we're not like Roll20 is not possessed by.
Fish.
Nope. It's legit.
Fuck.
Okay.
Ugh.
So
It doesn't-
the reason for this is everyone hates the Hell Knights so much they don't want to.
I imagine everyone walking out like in a like half T-pose, and like because you're not able to judge how big you are with the armor because it's just an illusion, you just walk super weird in a T-pose.
Saika's the only one who's walking normal.
Yeah, because you wore like big armors before, but
Well, so-
everyone else is like.
So did Azel and Allura.
Alora would probably be following whomever is like trying to walk like that because she knows nothing about the Hell
But
Knights.
that and she could just be giggling at other people walking weird.
That too.
That is 100% how we're walking, Liam.
Yeah, his the
Yeah.
longer one.
Exactly. I feel like that. So yeah, so that's it.
Yeah,
So,
no, it's definitely more of the Dark Souls version.
Yeah. So you are soon. Uh, I mean, like you would have just rolled like shit. I would have like, okay, you just go it like, go on your merry way. But
4 crit fails?
yeah, you're just out the door, and a squad of Hell Knights just come closer, and the one who seems to be the leader and as like is more decorated just comes and is like, "Follow us. Uh, there's an insurgent and Corvotion guard
Yeah,
this
definitely
way,
that one.
and we need backup."
We were told to go and secure the bridge in front of Old Corvosa.
They have we'll send another squad. We need you at once. And he's like tripping to like go, and like the rest of the squad is all like almost like on their way.
How
Like,
many are there?
the group,
Yeah.
there's I'd say 6 plus the captain.
I look around, I kind of shrug my shoulders, like, kind of like, what do we do?
I just nod my head towards their direction, like, follow.
Okay,
They're leading us towards people we want to help.
fair, that's true. So we follow them while doing the this.
And Saika's just walking normal. Though, granted, I think I also know why Saika might have actually succeeded where everybody else failed. Saika is technically high right now because he is a smoker.
And you follow them, and slowly, by looking at their back and the way they walk, and like they're jogging, you start to try to mimic them, and you get better at this.
Yay!
But it's a weird learning process.
It's a weird learning curve.
Yeah.
Does that mean
Wait,
we
we don't praise the sun. Okay.
And you get to a place where basically Corvotion guards, you can see that they're holed up in a building, and they used like you're still in the old part of town, but you can see that they barricaded themselves in what looks to be like an abandoned house. They put everything in like the windows, and you can see like they're fighting with spears through the holes and stuff like that, and with their crossbows. Whenever like somebody's making way, they're like firing their crossbow. You count at least 3 of them stuck in that, and you see that there's 5 Hell Knights and already there trying to fight their way inside, and you're with 6 more.
So it's us 5, plus there's 5 more, plus the captain, plus how many were there already? Like 5?
3.
3. So they're outnumbered pretty significantly.
Yes, and you can see on a roof, a nearby roof, a wyvern just there, and like overlooking what's happening menacingly, with a lot of hints just flying around, and just like having fun and laughing at the situation. And you know that like Corvosa is reputed for its him and pseudo dragon problem. You've Idrin, you actually met them in the past.
Yep, I remember. They knocked me out.
And yeah, so they're just flying around, and as you come closer, you realize that the wyvern is actually mounted, basically, but he has a rider, and it looks like a higher pay Hell Knights. And you remember you've seen one or so before, never in action, but you got the feeling that they are the spellcasters of the Hell Knights.
Hmm. So now what? They seem to be dug in pretty snug. Should we just wait? They'll get tired at some point.
No, we will go through the door. And you can see that basically there's a what's it called? A ram, like a big ram, next to the three guys. They were probably just not enough to use it, and four of the guys that you were with go pick it up, and they start barging in the door. And you have the captain of the squad who lays back with you, and stays back with you, and then another guard. He's like, as soon as the door gives in, we all go in.
Absolutely, Captain. And you'll lead the way, naturally being the most fearless and aggressive of all of us.
Sometimes you talk too much. You are making it worse.
I don't think Azel cares.
So they end up. So one strike, second strike, and you get the feeling that probably people are like on the other side of the door and trying to push it like at the right moment to muffle the strike. But it doesn't take too long. It takes like maybe a minute or two, and the door is broken down, and the four of them just go in. The rest of the people of the Hell Knights just circle around to enter, and the captain and the other one, just he turns around and he looks at you and he's like, "Everyone, march forward!" And they start running in the direction of the building.
Okay, I run after the captain.
Okay.
Same here. I'm behind Adrian.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow behind that.
Yep.
Oh, Laura goes in last.
And there's like a commotion to go inside, and you hear and somebody cry out like, "Ugh!" And you get the feeling that it's not going well for people inside. Basically fighting your way to the door.
Okay, so do we enter said door?
You're like still in the line to get in. It's difficult because there's many people inside now. And you're now, I'd say that Adrian, you're just like next to enter, and you see that it's like the house is almost full. Two Hell Knights stayed back just to make sure that like they're just behind you guys, just to make sure that like the exit is fine and everything, like they can come back. But now there's you, Adrian. You can see that there's now 7 people inside a building fighting off 5 Corvosian guards, and you can see 2 guards already dead.
So I'm inside now, right?
You're in the door frame.
Okay. So I realized when I'm in door frame that we're not all going to be to enter the house, right?
Nope.
Okay, I turn around. I look at I look at Trinia and at Allura, and I point at the dragon one. I turn around. I look at well, it's hard to tell who's who, but I kind of like point at the dragon, then turn around, point at the 2 guards in the back, and then I point at myself, and I'm pointing inside the building.
Allura looks at him confused.
You get a lot of confused look, and you're not sure if it comes from people from your party or the 2 people that stay behind, because right now it's like your memory is also like shit, because it's that you have that similar like similar to Vincent. Adrian's memory is shit. So
that's a limitation of the player, not a limitation of the character. Adrian has never said that he has a bad memory.
But there's basically 5 people behind you, and people give you like inquisitive, like, huh? Looks.
Okay. I still can't get in, right?
You are in. You can get it.
Okay, so I step inside. Hopefully they'll figure it out.
So you're between two Corvosan guard, and everybody's like trying to circle around the Corvosan guard and take like be 2-on-1 basically. And one guy, you get next to one Hell Knight, and he's like, "Let's take this one, the two of us."
Sure. Sounds like a daring and courageous plan to fight people that are backed into a corner, just like Hell Knights always do. Am I right?
He's like, he strikes once, and he's like, "Force
What?
What?
4 Chelyaks."
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I stab him.
You go stab.
Where's my fucking page?
I can bring you.
Worst part is I'm kind of sitting here the whole time. I'm just seeing the amount Nick was trying to get Adrian to do something.
No, that's the situation.
You were definitely trying to provoke him, and it was hilarious.
I'm easy to provoke.
I mean, you could have walked away.
Do I attack multiple times or just once?
You can do your full round action if you want.
Okay.
So you actually have advantage on the first one
Oh,
because
okay.
he didn't expect it. So 21's a hit. 10, you strike him down.
Okay. Then I'll the guys with the big axes are okay. They're all basically normal assholes. Where's the captain?
He's just the captain is next to you here. He's just like he's not like a high-ranking officer.
He was the person in charge, not an actual captain.
Okay. Well, I'm attacking him with my my offhand attack.
The people with lanterns are Corvosan guards.
Yeah, I figured as much. So I'm gonna attack the guy with the.
So the 13 doesn't hit.
Well, it's not with advantage. I'm assuming after the first hit. Or are they all?
No, he's still confused. You look like a Hell Knight.
Okay, so I attack him as well, and I get an extra D8 of damage.
Okay, so the second one he blocks, and he's like, Armiger, stand your blade.
Sure, and then I attack him again. Actually, let me check my spell count to see if I use a spell. I will use one spell since that was a shitty, lame attack. So it's gonna be 3d8. Wow. Okay. Well, it works.
Oh yeah, he falls too.
Hey, at least they were all criticals, whether they were fails or not.
Do you wish to move?
I'm gonna stand here. So basically, I stand in the door. That's the doorway, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I stand in the doorway and I kind of yell to the Corvosan guards in front of me. Believe me or not, but I have no intention of killing you.
I don't even remember if Laura even has the ability to turn the spell off.
Yes, she does. She needs to take her action. Can everybody click their token and roll for the initiative? You all have a surprise round. Adrian has done his, but if you want to take action, it's just easier for me to go in order. And I made new tokens.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
look awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot I did that.
Always nice to see what you do at work.
Yes. I didn't tell you today. I spent half a day creating a plan because Ubisoft wanted to do something which was really stupid. And I said it's really stupid, and they were like, "Oh, we think we're gonna do it anyway." And I was like, "Okay, sure." And so I spent a whole day, like half a day, planning everything.
Okay, first question. Is that guy in the building or not?
He is.
Okay. So basically everybody past me and Azil's in the building.
Yes.
Alright, well
Remember, I pointed backwards.
he pointed backwards. Okay, Saika's gonna since Saika hears the commotion. Stop. No, bad roll 20. Trying to go up, stop scrolling. I'm trying to go here, but the thing keeps trying to scroll.
Okay, like here.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why when I'm trying to move my token, it wants to scroll.
Do you have at the top left where you have the different selector tools? Do you have the hand instead of the cursor?
No, it was the cursor.
Okay, I don't know then.
You have a hand? I don't have a hand.
There's a hand that's an option that you can select as pan view
Fine,
to
let's see
drag and move around the map.
Okay, so
Instead
now
of
it's
the
not
cursor.
now it's not doing it. So maybe it might have been on the hand, but didn't look like it was on the hand. I don't know.
Mhm.
Roll 20 being stupid. All right. So since he's gonna, because I can easily hear the commotion inside, right?
Yes.
And then see the one backing up at the door. So I'm going to assume I know what's going on.
But you saw that one kill 2 Hell Knights.
Okay, so yeah, I actually could see that. Okay, cool. Well, I saw that. I'm taking the kick, and then I'm going to attack that guy with my first attack.
Yeah. That's
11.
not a hit. So he
Damn.
blocks with his shield and he's... Oh, you have advantage. Go
Oh
for it.
yeah. Okay. I really need to take time to just adapt this over.
But if you want, I think I have one. Is that one?
What?
Okay, so if you go in... Yeah, if you go in the macros,
Uh-huh.
there's one called D20. 1D20.
Ah. Okay.
And every time you click on it, it asks you a modifier.
Oh, okay.
So
I'll put
that's
that in my bar then. There we go. Make sure.
pretty neat.
That second one probably didn't hit, did it?
No. He blocks again with his... yeah, he
Jesus
blocks with his shield.
Geez, so that first one didn't hit, period. Okay, gotta do it again. Now he's probably not surprised.
I'm not surprised. You have like a full round of surprise.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
They are surprised, plus you look like them. It's like double surprise.
Okay. Well, the second swing. Wait, what?
We're turning,
Oh, I put in a plus. Never mind.
we're
So
turning
it
on
already
the
just
Jedi.
won. Yeah. So technically it's a 17 because I added an
Yes,
extra plus.
so that's a hit.
Okay.
What do you roll for your...
Damage?
Yeah.
For the flail, it's a 1d8 plus 3.
You can look in the
Macros?
macros. I added flail damage,
Alright,
and the other
cool.
one is a short sword.
Yeah, it's a 1d6 plus 3.
And... So you should be good.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, because I don't need longsword or whip on this one.
So 6.
Yep.
Okay, so he's still standing, even though he took a flail to the face. It's like his elm is now like a little bit sideways, and it's like, ugh! Mutiny.
Yep. And then I'll take the offhand attack that I can do with the second weapon and try to stab him with the short sword.
Stab, stab, stab. Stabby,
Okay,
stab,
so
stab.
roll the flail and the short sword, and then roll 1d6 to add because it's a critical.
All right, short sword damage.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I
Those
failed.
ones today, holy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I prefer ones against these enemies than against the
Yeah.
other ones.
Yeah.
But it's enough because he, like his helmet was a little bit sideways. It showed a little bit of its neck, and you're able to just pierce his neck, and
Yep.
it falls to the ground. Do you wish to move again?
Now, because technically that other guy could. Oh wait, no, it's a surprise round. He couldn't hit me anyway, but I still feel good where I am.
Did it, Trinia?
All right.
I honestly, I'm gonna put you there because I don't think you would have put yourself next to someone.
No, I would not. Okay, I will go here. And fire a scorching ray at the dragony thing.
Okay.
So 3 of those. 1.
So first one is a hit. Second one is a hit.
3.
Third one is a hit. So that's 9, 16. So fire at it, and he just looks at you.
Fucking oh my god!
This is where you roll a 69 again.
This is the session of a failure.
And the worst part is, I was on 1 to be able to for shenanigans to happen.
Wow.
So shenanigans happen. They would have happened in one way or another.
Trinia turns into a
Oh,
sheep.
great.
Oh, please don't turn into a sheep. would the sheep have Hell Knight armor?
Yes.
I mean, they wouldn't be able to see that I turned into a sheep because they still.
Trinia, what are you doing?
I think you would actually break the spell because the spell says that you need to maintain the same shape.
Oh yeah, definitely that would break.
And it can only make you appear a foot shorter or taller. So
Okay.
sheep is too small.
Okay,
Trinia
so
summons
what am I
Tiamat.
hitting?
Turns into a bear.
I really hope it's 69. Aw.
10. I cast magic missile as a 5th level spell.
Oh,
Oh, that's even better.
So I'm gonna do that targeting the fucking dragon.
No, the guy on the dragon.
So
No, the dragon.
Okay, fair.
So you roll 1d4 plus 1, and we're gonna do that times 5.
oh shit.
So almost max damage. So that's 20, and you just see the scorching rays that you're used to, and then you see how nice. You see under like the armor, there's like kind of a like shining light. You don't get it, but for some of you who are used to Trinia, you recognize that like multicolor.
Ah,
of,
shit,
like,
what's
green
gonna
energy.
happen?
And then you just see 5 beam of like light just explode from her, and then just go toward the wyvern and just explode in its face one after the other. And a solid 20 points of damage. You did more damage with your with your magic missile than with your scorching ray. And now it's pissed. Oh, I reduced.
But which one are we?
Oh, I added to the wrong one. Ah. Wait.
Did you, I was gonna say, you should take the 16 off the guy instead.
So that's 7, 12,
16.
16,
36
plus 20,
total.
36.
Quick maths.
Yay.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Okay. Do you wish to continue your movement after this explosion of wild magic?
I'll take a step down.
Azel.
Well, I could have just pretty much disruptive waved and killed all the low-level bad.
Please
but you-
don't.
Yeah, no,
Probably kill all the Corvosians too.
no, it's creatures I choose.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very good.
Imagine if he fucks up who's who and we just get hit by the wave.
No, fuck it. I'll just cast Shatter at the Weaver and the Rider. A 4th level spell.
Towards whom?
The Weaver and its Rider.
You can cast at 50.
Let me just double check. Yep, 60 feet.
Yep. That's a Constitution, right?
Yep.
Rider as 18 and Wyvern as 15.
Yeah, it would be 5 each.
What's the DC?
Oh, 16.
Okay, so the Wyvern fails, so takes the brunt of it. The other one succeeds, so it takes half. That's 10. Okay, so and then just after the Wyvern just like gets over like the stunning strikes of the multiple rays and magic missiles, and she turns her over to Trinia, and it's just like she's just preparing to launch into the air. There's a this of sound that breaks like a lot of planks from the roof, and both the rider and the Wyvern get damaged by that.
I turn around as we're supposed to be sneaky.
And
Yeah, no.
do you wish to move?
I do indeed.
Doesn't the shatter do something else when you fail? Doesn't it push back or something? No, it just deals damage. Okay.
And Allura.
But inorganic material creatures have disadvantage.
Yeah, so most of the roof has like exploded. There's like a hole, and the Wyvern is just flying in place.
Okay.
You do,
She's going to move right about here.
Yep.
And use acid splash on this one.
Okay.
So she just ran behind Saika.
Yep.
For Hell Knights, we're using a lot of spells.
They don't see. There's only one person that will be seeing me using it. Oh shit! How do I do this? Do I just click it?
Yep. So your DC is not 12.
I don't know why it put it as 12.
I think because you have an incomplete sheet. Your
Maybe.
spell DC is 16. Why is it saving throw? Oh, just. No, don't go there. Acid splash. It's because you put saving throw dex.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
That's it. No, that's it. High level, none. Dex. Progression. So that's dice. And add ability, living, concentration. I don't get it. Concentration. Spell. It's spell casting ability. You need to select intelligence. It's gonna add your intelligence to it, and it was not doing the right damage.
Okay. How do I?
So
Damn it, it didn't work.
I did it.
Okay, so I can click it on it. I can click on it again and it'll work.
Yes.
Cool.
I'm just gonna make sure it's fine. Thunder wave. Full casting ability.
My other roll was a lot better.
Yeah. I'll take the 9. I'll give you the 9. So it's a 16 for this guy. That's a fail. And he starts melting. So like just a small fistful of like green acid liquid just splashes on his armor and starts to bite into the armor and just fume. And he's like, ah, ah! But he's not dead.
I still see that bit as how Allura does her acid play.
And do you want to move or do anything else?
She's gonna stay behind Saika.
Okay. So at this point, I'm gonna roll initiative for the other ones because they're not.
They're no longer surprised that we're killing them.
A lot of them are never going to be surprised again.
Yeah.
Until we get the next group.
So
Yeah.
Saika, it's your
Yes.
turn.
All right.
Again.
I'm going to swing my damn flail at the motherfucker who got acided. Yeah.
That's not a hit. He blocks.
Damn it. Okay. Next one.
That's a hit.
All right. Boom.
And you break his helmet and face.
And the brain behind it.
Probably. You wish to move.
Yeah, Saika's gonna move here. And he's just gonna say to Adrian, now might be the time to make a move quick.
Yeah. Calm your tits.
He doesn't have
And-
tits. I do.
Adrian.
General announcement to everyone inside the house. I will be murdering Hell Knights. I stole Hell Knight armor. I don't like Hell Knights. I like Corvosan guards a little more. End of announcement.
You see people extremely confused.
I attacked that Hell Knight.
Okay.
God damn it. Hit better. Is 15 a hit?
Nope.
No,
God.
we've established 16 is what you gotta get.
26 for a 1?
Wow.
There's nothing but the scratch.
Your dex is not applied to your rapier offhand.
Yeah, I know.
So you're supposed to have 4. So 4 damage.
No, but offhand, because of the two-handed, I don't actually get my dex to my offhand rapier.
Yes, because you have the feet.
Dual wielders, +1 AC when holding 2 weapons. Can use 2-weapon fighting even when a weapon isn't light, and you can stow 2 weapons in time of 1. It doesn't actually say that you get your dex for your offhand weapon.
I'm gonna tell you it does.
It's the fighter specialty that does it.
So what is it? It's dual wielding.
The dual wielder, the defeat, not
Uh,
the actual. The
No,
fighter.
I think it's the one I got, the 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting does that, but not dual wielder.
Oh,
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
I changed that a little ways in when one of my friends showed it to me. I thought we had this discussion already.
No.
Okay, well,
Cool.
one
This is the
damage.
first time I've ever heard a player actually argue against the DM for something that's worse for them.
Nah, but he's used to cheating, but now he's seen the light. changed
I have never cheated purposefully once in my life.
and now he's on a path of redemption. He changed his wizard level, retrained, and now he changed his offhand attack. But like for half a campaign, 12 levels.
Dude, no, the offhand change I did, I was level 7, I think.
Oh, okay, that makes it better.
Okay, Act 4 Adrian Redemption arc confirmed.
Exactly. Do you wish to finish your move? You were pretty unconvincing on this round. People are extremely confused. Like, who is this guy?
They don't believe you for the 2 you killed earlier, now they just think you're lying.
I'll stand in between everybody.
Okay, 2 of them attack you as a retaliation. That's a 20 on the die. So
A what?
it is a 20 on the die. So the one that you just attacked attacks back. And does
Actually, if I move back, I'll get an attack opportunity. I'll just stay here. So he attacks me?
My next attack will roll a 20.
Sure. I activate my defensive duelist and block it.
Yeah. Man, all that redemption just went out the window.
That was real quick.
Trinia.
I'm gonna fire some shit at the dragon again.
Oh, that Prince of Thieves.
Sorry, that attack was the actual attack opportunity. I'll take it. I'll block. It's fine. I'm not gonna fucking retcon that. I thought it was their turn to attack.
Okay, so
I blocked it.
No, it's a critical hit.
Oh, you rolled the 20. I thought, okay. Oh, then I'm not gonna. I can't block that, so I take a crit.
But it's 6 points of damage.
Did you not crit it because my armor prevents crits?
Oh, so that's 3 points of damage.
I'm
So
okay
he
with it.
strikes at you, and like it actually does like a gong on your armor, and it's really weird because
He goes through my armor, but hits the armor underneath.
exactly, and it's like doom, boom, but it still hurts a little. But like it's impossible to pierce this reinforced adamantium armor.
My armor's cooler than yours.
Trina, now it's our turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire. Well, whatever. Move. Fire scorching rays at the dragon. Again.
Yes, caster, keep the aggro.
Fuck.
That's a fail. You
Damn.
you hit the building. You're destroying Corvosa's property.
Meh.
I don't think Trinia cares all that much.
So the last two hits for.
Fucking. What is this?
Oh my god!
How many ones can we roll in one session? Oh no, that's a 1. Oh.
Roll on. Oh no. Roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute.
Oh,
Ignore
no.
this result as some secret roll.
Uber shenanigans.
Denver shenanigans.
Did you just double roll once?
Yes.
And that just changed everything. So you see now, I need to say this. So the seeming on Trinia just fades away because the energy around her just go bazonk, and there's actually a ball of multicolor energy around her, and you've never seen Trinia like lose, and you see like the air around her just starts to like, you see it twist, and you see bubbles, you see like imaginary fish, and you see arcs of lightning. It's a sight to behold.
Oh,
Laura's
no.
distracted.
What the fuck is happening outside?
Yeah, you just hear sounds and like see colors.
Your blue friend is in a bubble of everything.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, no.
I mean, I can attempt to describe it, but I don't know if I have the vocabulary for this.
I turn towards the Hell Knights. We need to end this quick.
Please just kill yourself.
I have somewhere to be.
Yeah.
So the wyvern actually comes here because it's not that smart, but it sees Trinia just explode multiple times.
Doesn't want to deal with that?
Nope. Nope. So the wyvern's actually gonna make 2 attacks. One with its bite, and one with its tail. The tail is able to strike at Azel, while the bite is towards Saika. So
Okay.
the bite's gonna be 11 to hit,
and does nothing.
14 to hit with the stinger on Azel.
No.
Oh, so you're
Also, with the missed bite, I'm going to riposte.
okay. Make your attack. Takes your reaction.
Yeah.
Cut off its tail.
Its head.
Well,
Sad.
I can't
Ew.
cut off something with a flail.
Yeah.
Flail attack.
19's is a hit.
Not with that attitude, you can't.
Yep, and then I get there's the damage plus the superiority die.
1d10, 1d8.
1d10.
So that's a 13. So it tries to bite you, but you sidestep, dodging, and then you just like strike at the head that's still there, and it comes back again. And that's what made it miss Azel, because, of course, the spellcaster will start to cast a spell.
Which one is the spellcaster?
The guy on top of the dragon, I'm assuming.
Ah.
Is Trinia in control while this shit's happening?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
has to make a wild magic roll every turn.
Damn.
If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Okay.
Okay,
Allura's gonna counterspell.
which level?
I'm not taking any chances 4th.
Roll.
Oh fuck!
Roll, baby, roll.
What do I have to roll for this?
So it's 1d20 plus your spellcasting ability, so it's
Which is-
intelligence.
Hmm.
And the DC is 16.
A level 6 spell.
So, plus int, so that's plus 4. Please, dice gods, do not be a dick. Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so it starts, and you see like lightning sparks from his hand, and he points towards Saika, and then Trinia turns around and she's thinking about it, and you see it in slow motion. And Allura turns around and she's like,
Nope.
she just says, "Nope," and the spell fizzles. Because I imagine that.
That's
I
exactly
imagine
how
that-
she'd say it too.
Yeah, I imagine that Trinia it's like a contest of will and magical power, and Allura is just like,
The shaking of the finger and everything.
Yeah, and he looks disappointed. That's just because you only get one 6th level spell.
Who's casting a 6th level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. So that
I swear this never happens to me.
that hurt his ego.
Oh, poor
Fourth
performance,
level-
lad.
A 4th level counter spell. That's he's better than this.
Question: does he have a staff?
No, he has a it's a small baton with like a whip at the end. To whip
Oh,
you.
don't worry, buddy. You probably need a bigger stick.
Probably. He's disappointed in himself.
What's the thing that's flying around?
Imps.
Fucking imps.
How does it look like?
An imp?
Yeah, like make the picture, the image bigger. Oh god. Okay.
It's small devils with the scorpion tail.
Okay.
She was debating if Laura wanted it.
No.
So 2 of them are able to reach Trinia in time to do something. One of them is able to do to reach Allura in time to do something, but all the other ones just start to like convey on your group with a circle around your head. All of them except the ones that made contact. This one not included. Are flying like maybe 20 feet in the air. Yeah. And so Allura, one's gonna try to sting you with its tail. So that's a critical hit.
So we're rolling crit fails, and he's rolling crits.
You
It's
know,
one of those games.
so it's the reverse of last game. That's what you're saying trying to say.
Like I said, I prefer it happens in this encounter than in the last one.
Aren't we glad Zord is dead?
So that's a 7 piercing damage, and make a Constitution saving throw as it's poisonous.
Oh no!
By the way, can you put my aura?
Oh, because I changed your token, I forgot. Sorry.
That's fine.
Well, I think she succeeded that Constitution.
Yes. Half as much on a successful save. Because...
Now I can see Allura critiquing it on its poison.
Ooh. Oh yes, I'm rolling hot today.
Oh god.
So that's 17 divided by 2. So 16. That's 8 points of poison damage.
Wow. You rolled a 17 with a wisp?
An imp, yes.
Imp, sorry.
Yeah, they're really poisonous, but that's almost max damage on. Trinia, it's you 17, and the other one 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And the 17 is a hit.
Yes, 17 is a hit.
So 1d4. So that's 4 points of piercing damage, and make a Constitution saving throw against poison. That's impressive. You succeed, so that's 5 points of poison damage. Azel, it's your turn. I'm really glad. I didn't plan this encounter, but I had the map and like the tokens and everything. I felt really like God mode GM today.
You're
didn't-
rolling like a God mode GM today.
But
What you-
I didn't plan this encounter. I planned for you guys to go straight to Corvos, to Old Corvos.
You mean you didn't plan for us to all crit fail?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
You didn't expect for our fucking sorcerer to start exploding?
I think he more expected us to just take the back roads and go faster than try and go in
No.
plain sight.
Even the seeming was like, if you don't roll 4 crit fails, it was
Yes.
impossible to fail.
Yeah, because
I
we
was
could
like-
have just bluffed that 2 of you were injured.
I was like, it might like start a conversation, but not a like full on come with us.
Fair enough. Alrighty.
You failed so hard they actually believed we were them.
Those
Yes.
2 guards that you were looking at, they're inside the building, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna move back and I'm just gonna cast Cutting Bolt on the Wyvern. Burn too much here. Cutting Bolt. And one.
Light from the sky.
When do the fuckers in the house go? Because they're not in the initiative.
They're defending, to be honest.
No, I meant the Hell Knights as well.
They are.
They're not in the turn order.
Oh, they go last.
Fair enough.
I
And
thought
then all 4 of them pile on each.
That's fun.
He likes it.
To be honest, they like I just rolled for them and they rolled 6, so it works.
I'm
It
done.
was all a plan. Okay. So guiding bolt 16. I did 16. So the wyvern looks like it wants to be somewhere else, and failing its morale roll, like it wants to be it doesn't want to die. So it starts to like take flight, while you see the infernal wizard, who's just like sidestep to because it's not able to control the wyvern. Want to do something else, Azel?
So he gets kicked off his wyvern?
No, you just let it go.
Hmm.
No, that's it.
And now Allura's going to try to charm the wyvern to be her friend.
So this one's gonna move in, the other one can't. This one's gonna attack you. This one's gonna move into the other. So Adrian, you get attacked by 2 people. One's a 10. The other one's a 19.
I'll activate my defensive duelist and block it.
You use your reaction.
Yep.
And yeah, you block it at the last second. And now he's getting, because he sees you just like block left and right, and you can clearly see that you have +7 while he has +3 on his rolls.
He sees the matrix and he sees the number.
No, but like it's numbers, but when you're fighting someone, you see like their skills.
The
compared to
difference in
theirs.
skill, yeah.
And that's pretty much it for them. Allura.
She's going to probably turn around and attack the imp that's behind her.
Yes.
But since I know it's using poison, she's just gonna use Thunderclap on it.
Okay. So I just imagine Allura clapping her hands.
More or less.
It's Allura, it's going to be more hyper.
Yeah. Go away, go away. Yeah, that's underwhelming damage.
Did you cast it as a level 1 spell?
No, it's it's a cantrip.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, something's wrong with the
No.
roll. Yeah,
Thunderclap's
2d6.
level
Yeah,
1.
no. No. It's a
You
cantrip.
won- Oh, you just won on both of them.
Yeah. It's 2d6, but you won 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
okay, that makes sense.
All right, 2 more ones to the counter.
Vincent, you're
Fucking
thinking about
hell.
Thunder Wave.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
too.
That's the one I used.
Actually, fails, but you get the feeling that these creatures are difficult to affect with magic. but it's still affected slightly by the thunder of your thunder wave. Clap.
I just
What
want to
you do some-
pocket it now.
They sometimes. Do you know that they sometimes serve wizards as familiars?
Yep.
And,
Too bad you're not nice. I would take you as a friend and bring you along on awesome journeys that you totally love.
Let's
But
make a deal, lady.
What kind of deal?
It involves your soul, if you're interested.
Oh. I don't think people would like if I sold my soul.
And that's a second of the conversation.
You good deal.
Saika,
How high in the air is the wyvern now?
it's just about to take off, but you clearly see that it wants nothing else to do with you. It's actually trying to like fly away from you.
Fly like an eagle.
You could
That is-
actually like go under it and go to the other like.
Okay, so he's basically not a threat anymore, and I can charge the sorcerer.
You can see that it's actually trying to like avoid you.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so I would just look at the wyvern, be like, alright, you're done here, buddy, and he'd duck under it and rush at the sorcerer.
Okay.
Yep, and he's going to make his 2 flail attacks at him.
The first time that you've seen a spellcaster in full plate armor,
Okay,
who's not a cleric
yeah. So, first one,
or paladin, or like the
second one.
Or like Zorn.
or Zorn.
Or like pretty much every spellcasters we've faced ever.
No, Zorn was in half plate. Argonaut is in full plate.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm also
it-
technically not in plate. I'm in leather.
Leather armor, reinforced leather armor.
Studded leather, yeah.
Alright.
Well, adamantine tear. Oh, you crit!
Yes, I did.
I
Nice.
believe you have a third strike,
Yep, I do. I have the short sword strike.
so you can roll that.
Oh, sorry, that's damage. Boop.
Damn.
Okay, so damage for the short sword has already been rolled.
Yeah, that technically the one I rolled first is a short sword damage. Is that 1d6 plus 3? 5?
I feel dumb now.
Yeah.
Alright, plus 7. Roll.
Oh, that you could have just made a 1d20 plus 7 macro the whole.
Yes.
I could have done it too. It's not just you. But yeah, the attacks are 21, 27, 26. So.
Yeah, so now your flail will roll the damage instantly.
Yeah.
But you,
Can I expand a superiority dice on a crit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so the damage
And-
for the
The crit will double those dice as well.
Yes.
yeah.
That's
You
why
That's
took
why.
away-
Why
you took
rogue
away my
crit
flail
spells.
damage.
What?
I had a flail damage one that you put on there.
Go back and now it's just flail, but it's gonna.
Okay, so it's just flail now. Okay, cool.
Yeah, and it rolls the attack and the damage. So you
Oh.
can roll the flail twice,
Yeah.
and then an extra d8, and then
All right, so that's for the first flail strike.
Yeah.
Second one,
4 damage.
yeah,
You can
but
roll d8.
Double crit fail there.
yeah, but on the crit, I will be expanding a superiority dice.
Yeah, so 2d10s. And is it straight damage or it does something else?
It's going to be a menacing attack. So when I hit with the weapon, I expand a superiority dice, add the total damage to the roll, and then the target must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15, or is frightened of me.
It succeeds. Sorry.
Okay, whatever.
That's a
Yeah. All right. So what do I?
Don't forget
Yeah,
to
what
deal
do
the
I
extra
roll?
crit damage.
Yeah, so the
2d10.
extra. Sorry, 2.
2d10 plus a d8.
No,
Plus a
no,
d8.
that's just 2d10.
Yeah.
Yep, but does he need to write a roll a second d8 for his crit?
Oh, right. And I
So
can-
roll a d8.
Yep. Can you go? Can get that?
Okay, so 5, 19, 23,
I
plus
did it in chunks. I'm fine.
30.
So you can see, so you hit him hard on that one. He's just like taken by surprise, and just like boom, in his face, boom, on his knee, and then shrink. You're able to like pierce his armor and his
You-
elf. In his,
You still need to roll the short sword damage.
No, it's
No, that was accidentally done first, so it's the 5
Yeah.
up there. I
Oh,
already did that. Yeah.
and you're trying to overpower him and to fear him basically, but he stands his ground. But you almost see like the his breath. He's just like, and you can see blood on like from his neck. He probably has a concussion, something like that. You want to
Yeah.
move further?
Actually, I'm going to act as Surge and attempt to finish him off.
Okay. So you can roll 2 flail attacks.
is action surge on a short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god! I want that so bad.
Get to level 2 fighters.
Yeah.
To it. No,
I can't.
What did you do? Why are these rolling such terrible now?
I didn't do shit. You rolled.
It rolled-
You did.
I can't.
I
I
think-
can't multi-class.
So believe
That's
you.
true because you're a cheater.
I'm not a
many
cheater.
fucking ones.
Yeah.
You rolled the exact same thing this time as you rolled the previous one.
How?
I don't know.
It's-
It's sad. And you rolled maximum damage. That's sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's able to. He's not even defending. It's just his armor. He's wearing full plate, so you just like stonk. And the second one, you just like hit too wide. Adrian.
So just as an FYI, Kyle,
Mhm.
to take into consideration the future, spellcasters are really good in wisdom saving throws. Like every archetype are good in specific saving throws. So since
Yeah.
your menacing dice target different kinds of saving throws, it becomes really good to know who's good against which kinds of saving throws, so that you can use the more optimal superiority dice against different targets.
Yeah, I probably should use the trip on him instead.
If it's a dex saving throw, yes, definitely.
Dex or
Strength.
Strength,
that's-
even
that's
better.
worse.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
should use
even
that better.
better.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Just things to consider in the future. Guy in front of me is gonna get attacked.
The one
Stab,
who
stab.
survived your 1 point of damage. Ooh, nope. Nope.
Yeah.
Yet
It's not-
another
it's-
one.
It's not the night. Nope. That's a hit.
That's a wonder.
Damn it. Oh, this one is now your new nemesis, Lost Lord. This one will get promoted and be the next sword.
Oh my god, will you just die already? Holy shit, why is this taking so long?
He's like, oh, you killed my captain. This is my time to shine. I will prove my worth.
Oh, you're
Jeliax
just gonna die. I don't want to spend any magic on you.
Apparently can't hit him even when he's in front of you.
So what happens? 96.
Wow. Me and all creatures within 30 feet have vulnerability to piercing. the next
Oh!
Including Adrian.
Wait, we're in the house. Does that include the house?
You're
Yes.
within 30 feet of me.
Oh, snap. Are they piercing? They have lances, so I'm assuming they're piercing. Or are they axes? I don't know what those are.
Those are piercing.
Oh, they're piercing? Everyone's piercing. It's a pierce off. What's vulnerability? Take double
Would you-
damage, right?
So that applies. Adrian, you're safe.
Oh, sweet.
This one.
Oh my god, my nemesis is now vulnerable to my poking.
Now you can do 2 damage to him.
Fuck off.
Azel, you feel weak.
All right.
Oh, and on top
Remember-
of it, the
remember.
the wisps do piercing damage.
Remember, you have 5 more rounds of this.
Yeah. So can I just? I'm gonna.
Way
Fuck.
more than 5 rounds. It's 9 more rounds of this.
You might want to start wiping out those imps.
Yeah,
Is it-
I'm gonna
Oh,
take
9 more rounds. Yeah.
whatever. I guess I have to take attacks of opportunity to be able to get in a position to do some damage.
Okay, so both of them are going to try to sting. First a crit, and
Fuck.
the other one's at 1.
Can he sting his friend? It has vulnerability to piercing damage.
So it does 4 piercing damage to you, so 8. And roll a Constitution saving throw for the poison.
I was gonna ask what vulnerability does. I'm assuming you take double damage from that source.
Yep. So 5
What?
points of poison damage.
Hey Liam, what does the 100 on your thing do?
I regain all expended sorcery points.
Oh God, yes.
So it's 5, you said?
Yes, 5 poison damage. And I'll say that the other one gets hit with 4, so that's 8. It's almost dead. It got stung by the other one. And it fails.
Fails at
Oh,
life
it's
and therefore commits suicide.
Succeeds on the saving throw against poison, so that's 4, 6, 3, and it dies. So it gets hit in the neck by its friend. No, this one actually dies. Because that's the one who attacked you and succeeded. And the other one is just like, oh, damn. I didn't mean for this.
I'm just gonna cast Burning Hands as a level 1 spell in front of me, so I should hit the 2 like directly in front of me.
Yeah. Should. Pretty sure it does. Oh yeah, it does. So they have dexterity saving throw.
Is there any way to rush battle this?
10. So both fail. So that's 11, 11. So both die. Rush battle, what?
Is there a way to rush battle this? Like, we're clearly good enough to finish this battle, so we'll take a little bit of damage
Nick,
each, and then we finish the battle.
Nick, do I roll for shenanigans, even though I already have stuff happening every turn?
I'll say no.
Okay. I mean, technically, you know, whatever. So,
No, but I'll say that the wild magic is just wild right now.
yeah, it's already happening every turn. It doesn't need to happen twice every turn.
But
Yeah.
no, but I'll humor Vince on this one. Both like all of them know that they will lose. If you allow them to flee, they will flee.
No.
Okay then. If you, I'll make an exchange. Everyone is dealt 4 points of damage and they're dead. The rest of them are done.
I'll take that.
Done.
But
I'm gonna have to roll all my shit.
9 times.
There's
And
just
no,
one
but-
thing Allura wants to say. Ask the imp though.
Yes.
She's trying to offer either, like, somebody's soul, one of these that are still alive, to allow it to ask it to follow her.
What?
There-
You're bargaining somebody else's soul?
Yes.
You're trading it doesn't die and it follows you.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they all belong to us, and then he dies.
So 43, I can teleport. For the next minute, I can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action.
Wow, that's pretty
Okay.
cool.
Then I re-roll 96, and part of the rule of rolling a 1 is I ignore the result on subsequent rolls, so you don't become double. No, I'm gonna kind of stay in my corner a bit far, so that like I yell at the guys like I'm losing control of my magic.
Stay
like,
away
stay
from
back. So ignoring the results, you're not double whatevered. 79.
You just see Trinia just like vanish and like teleport elsewhere all the time.
Oh, I don't need to. Illusory butterflies and flower petals flutter in the air within 10 feet of me for a minute.
Nice.
Allura wants
That'll
that.
make escaping easy.
For the next minute, I must shout to speak.
It's just like,
Stay away from me!
12 is... Oh boy. Okay, I have to roll d10. And I grow / shorten that amount of inches.
Oh, please get
whether-
shorter.
So 6. I grow 6 inches.
Oh, you're no longer 4'9".
You're 5'5".
Okay, so that was
foot
1,
three.
2,
No,
3,
she was
4,
4'8".
5.
She was 4'8",
6.
so she's 5'2" now.
She's the same height as me.
40. I regain 2d10 HP.
That's cool. That's cool.
That is excellent.
So everybody lose their 4 health, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just wanted a way to get through this battle that was inevitable, that wouldn't be just a slogfest.
Oh, I wanted to see how long you would keep rolling ones.
There was a little bit of that too.
6. All right, this is 7. 98. I am surrounded by faint ethereal music for the next minute.
So you're surrounded by flowers and music.
And
8.
butterflies.
You cast fog cloud centered on
Fog cloud centered on myself. And 9.
What's fog cloud?
She just disappears in fog.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
8 is I cast fireball centered on myself. Which is why I told you guys to back off.
Saika, Adele, make a dexterity saving throw.
Sadly, I don't think I can.
No, you
Dude.
cannot.
Oh, Stephen with the goal. So Azel,
Add roll.
14 point of fire damage, and Saika, 28 points of fire damage.
Do I get to try and dexterity save myself?
Yeah,
Because, I mean, I should.
yes.
Okay.
So 14 points of fire damage.
Good thing I healed for 2d for 19.
Yeah. So
Uh,
as you let Trinia just like blink everywhere, expulse, butterfly, fog cloud, and then you're like, "Is it over?" And then
I just run out of the building. Like, and I just see fire and like a crater and like.
And there's a giant fog cloud around me.
I think she blew up.
Yeah, your friend's blowing up.
And I yell, I'm okay! I'm sorry!
Karina, normally you blow up other things. You don't blow up yourself.
she comes out of the fog cloud, and you can see that she's like visibly exhausted, and you see like still like just a spark of electricity, and it goes away.
You still hear the music, the butterflies, and I have to yell. Because that was, each one of those lasted a minute, and
Yeah.
they didn't happen on the first turn.
Are you okay?
We can all
Yes.
hear the music, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oliver's gonna start dancing, isn't she?
No.
Well, I guess we have our personal jukebox.
And the Corvosan guard is just like, "Is it safe now?"
I turn around and I look at them. I mean, there's nobody in the immediate that want to kill you, but you're not really safe in this city right now. Do you have any safe place to go? Clearly, your little building won't save you for much longer.
We were trying to make our way to Citadel Volshniak.
Is that where all the guards are going?
Yes, we are trying to reconvene there in the hope of finding Mrs. Croft. Thank you very much for changing side and seeing the errors of your way. I hope
We're-
more Hell Knights will do the same.
We're not Hell Knights.
He is confused.
It was an illusion.
It's all right. You don't want to know who we are
They
anymore.
can touch you.
No. I step back. You just be careful. If you run into more Hell Knights, it'd be very unlikely they'd be as awesome as us and help you.
Oh, okay. Okay, and he points at Trinia, who's blue, and Trinia.
Oh yes, true, because she no longer is in the seeming spell.
I two now.
Since one of us isn't in the spell anymore, can you just remove it from all of us?
Aw, fine. She removes it.
I mean, it's okay. You guys can keep running around as Hell Knights.
She could just be prisoner.
That's
Okay,
actually
let's
a
do
pretty
that.
damn good idea.
Actually, let's do that. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore me.
The guard ends you like manacles, and he's like, "That might help."
We'll only use them if we need it. I'm assuming you don't really want to wear them.
I don't.
Okay, figured.
Mm,
But
I can
I
fix
can-
that.
mm, How?
She goes up to her and kind of like takes both her hands out, and then just uses prestidigitation to make the handcuffs appear that way. They're not really there.
Perfect.
So you have the handcuffs on your hand. They are not closed shut, but they appear closed shut.
Okay, I'm gonna mess with my thieves' tools. Wait, do I have them? No, I have just training with them. Never mind then.
Anyway, we need to go, so be careful. And if you do end up finding Miss Croft, tell her that a group of people is running amok in Corvosa. I hope she understands what that means.
Will do.
And away! Let's row.
And I so want to make you roll another deception check, but it's
Let's do it, bitches!
roll a deception check.
I'm almost scared.
I rolled 2 1s. He rolled 2 1s as well.
With the staff or your own.
With the staff for both of those.
Okay, so it's 2d8, I think.
Let me just review that.
Ew. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, see, because it's not a critical fail, you go and you pass unnoticed.
We
You
have
learned.
a prisoner.
You
And
So
yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna do this smarter. I'm gonna do it 2 level 1s on them. Because then I get my modifier on each of them.
Oh.
He's learning.
So
Yes.
roll 4d8.
Yeah,
And your
plus
modifier
4.
is plus what? 4.
Yeah. So there. 1, 2, 3.
So
First to Trinia, the second to Allura.
Okay, so Trinia, you regain 14, and Aurora, you regain 13.
No, she regains 22, and
Okay, the other ones is
yep, Allura gets 21.
Why do I get 22?
No, never mind. The plus 4s are already included. Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, you rolled like shit.
14 and 13.
Spin this
I rolled-
whole.
Gotta take care. The spellcaster need to stick together. Am I right?
Well, 1 for myself from the staff, and 1 for my spell slots. For
Yeah,
myself.
because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have two slots left in the staff.
That would bring me down to 1 slot left in the staff.
Okay. So you make your way easily to Old Corvosa.
Finally.
You have to pass on the bridge. That bridge, Trinia. Again. And it brings him. And you make your way to Heel's End. And people are on their guard. And when you get there looking like Hell Knights, you see there's like maybe 4 times the amount of like tugs that you are used to. And people just stop you, and they're like, "It's here. We lead we lead Old Corvosa. Be on your way."
Allura.
Oh, okay. She just snaps her fingers and just lifts all the illusions.
Get out of my way. I need to talk to DeVargo.
Hey, we know you.
Yeah, you do. Move out of my way. I need to talk to DeVargo.
And you push him out of the way, and he knows you, so he's not fighting you, but like he's bigger than you, and he's just like, "I don't think it's time for this battle to continue."
I know
Dale
that.
walks past, pats him on the shoulder. There's not going to be a battle. Now be a good boy and let us be.
They all seem terrified of you. All like now that they've seen Edrin and Trinia, they are all terrified.
Smart minions.
And people like they turn around like they're doing their stuff, and they turn around and they see you guys, and they just like hush away quickly.
Yeah, like I said, last time we were here, we blew up the place a bit.
So I heard. Not happy with you for that
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
And
I need to apologize for that at some point.
So you
Mhm.
get to on the main boat, and same thing happens. People are like,
Is it the same guy as last time? I
Yeah.
like him.
Like, hey, wait a minute, no, you go back.
you tell. Oh shit! Were you the same guy on guard duty last time I was here?
Please
Oh
leave
man,
now.
it's been so many years. How you been?
Hey, no, last time I like it, you left a mess, and no,
Don't worry. I'm not here to make a mess. I need to see. I need to see the Vargo.
sure, he's actually waiting for you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Don't make a mess, not this time.
I'll try. I promise you, I will try.
I was relayed to the brothel for like a year after you came to punish me. Nobody wants to guard a brothel. These things you see.
I know. I had a friend that I bet he started his own brothel. Actually, he was a very recurring client.
My finger?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that dude came by like twice or 3 times in the last year.
How is he?
Disgusting.
Anyway, I think we're getting
Nothing changes.
I think we're getting off track. Anyway, let us in.
Sure. And you get in, and there's a lot of people walking around, and like the Vargo's usual throne, it's not there anymore. You see a table in the middle with a map of Corvosa, and you see a lot of like like pawns, basically placed in many places. You see that some parts of the map have just been like burned away. Like you get that probably to indicate that those parts are lost like completely. But you like it's a war room. You get a feeling that people are moving stuff around. They're moving crates with weapons and stuff like that. And you see Devargo um, talking to someone, but somebody is like in the way because he's talking to them from the other side of the table. And that person moves away, and you see that he's actually like leaning on the table, pointing at some stuff, and talking to Cecilia.
So as we walk into the room, I say out loud. So which pawns are us?
He's like, Adrian, Trinia, it's good to see you. I hope that our little disagreement years ago will not cause any problem tonight.
We have bigger fish to fry right now, I feel.
Trinia, I'm happy to see that you got back this beautiful mind of yours.
Uh-huh.
And Cecilia looks at him, and she's like, "It's important to remember that we've just lost. We're currently losing our city."
Yeah, that's kind of why we're here. I'm glad to see you're all right. It's been a few years.
Yeah, Devargo actually used his magic to teleport us away when the attack occurred. I owe him my thanks, I guess. And you can see that she's really uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we crossed a few of your guards on the way here. Things aren't looking good up there.
No, we're trying to figure a way to contact them and to tell them not to go back to Citadel Volshniak. The Vargo's puppets have learned that the Grey Maidens are waiting there in ambush.
No, of course they are. Speaking of Grey Maidens, what the fuck is Oriana doing?
I don't really know. Azael could tell you as much as I can. In the last few weeks, she's grown more distant and silent, and we just thought that she's pretty young. She's a little younger than me, and she had to take up the responsibilities of Sabina. And you know how she was affected by the loss of Sabina.
Yeah.
And we just thought she closed off, but now we realize that it might be worse than that.
I mean, I've talked to her before. I've had a few interactions with her. She never seemed like the, oh, let's sell my soul to the Chiliax Empire type.
I don't know. I've heard so many rumors, and Devergo cuts her up, and he's like, lately, a lot of um, Hell Knights, high-ranking officers, have been coming to Corvosa to train the leader of the Grey Maidens, the elite of them, and Oriana was one of them, of course, as their leader. How do you say it? Like a interim leader for
That's
the
good.
last 6 years now. um, and I've heard that they brought a particular being for the re-education of the Grey Maidens.
Oh, great. Okay, so she's either being controlled or worse. So, because we kind of need to get control back of the Grey Maidens, because with the forces we have left in Old Corvosa and the forces that you still have left that are about to get slaughtered at Citadel of Volchiniak, we'll never be able to hold the city.
I hear you. We are not in a place of power currently.
We need to get to Oriana. She's probably in the castle, right?
And Devargo just like raises his hand and he's like, I think I have information that might be useful for you. I was waiting for the right time to use it. Old habits.
You're gonna give us information for free? That's a new one.
Well,
Likely, we're the only ones that could actually use this information, and he needs all the help he can get right now.
I mean, currently I'm currently working with less than optimal forces. You see, Vimenda, who
I remember her.
right and woman, who could have been really helpful in this kerfuffle, is currently away.
Oh, is your girlfriend mad at you?
What did you do?
I could ask the same thing to you. What is your friends doing hunting my henchmen?
Sorry, you cut out.
My henchmen. My henchwoman.
Your henchwoman. Who are you talking about? I've been gone for a while. There might be some things I don't know. Azel, do you know what he's talking about? Azel shrugs. Because you did that in front of me, and nobody can hear.
Your cat friend.
Oh.
And the demon one.
Yeah, Caresti and Savan. Who are they hunting? They're hunting Vivmanda?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's not good for her health. I can tell you that.
Ooh.
She still has she's still ahead of them, but I'm gonna say that Christia is an impressive woman when it comes to tracking her target.
Yep, I know that all too well. But to be fair, I didn't know where she was. But I'm happy to know that she's still fine and doing her business.
Yeah. Well, so let's assume we're on the same side for the time being.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's go with that.
Yes. So Oriana and our two lieutenant, Cordadra and Tisharu,
Don't know those.
are currently in Deadhead Vault. It's the new headquarters of the Grey Maiden, and where they're
You got this.
Yes, do the re-education of
Okay.
their new maiden, and you'll be interested to know that that's where they brought the still living Barncalo that they found on their pillage of the facility of the city.
Are you fucking kidding me? He's still alive and they got him?
Yeah, and Cecilia was just like, she looks and he's probably gonna outlive us all.
He was supposed to be dead. It would have been better that way. That way, nobody takes his body, we grab him, and then we revive him. He had to be alive, and now he's annoying.
And Cecilia looks at you and revive him.
We've got a guy. Don't worry about it.
She looks confused.
It doesn't work all the time.
You have to remember that in the world, like, people coming back to life is like rumor, like miracles.
Yeah, I know. But for us, it's like common day occurrences now. He can do it once a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs a lot of materials, but
Yeah, it costs money, but okay. Man, if this was in the castle, I would have preferred this because we have a history of breaking into that castle quite easily. I don't know about this vault place.
So Devargo takes the lead and he's like, so I've been smuggling people out of the dead vault for years now. That's where they keep prisoners, high importance prisoners, instead of the castle. Since you've broken into the castle, and I know a way to the back door.
Yeah, we're taking the back door to surprise the girls.
Oh God. I mean, at some point they're gonna have to find a place that we can't just sneak in, right?
With me in the portrait, unlikely.
Yeah, we could just teleport. Hey, Trinia, can you just teleport us inside?
nope.
Wow.
I need a magic circle,
Hmm.
and I need to know it.
Right now,
Wait, is
you know
there
Tower
a
of
magic? Where are we trying to teleport? Sorry.
in
In-
the dead vault of the Grey Maiden.
Yeah, no. I need to know of a magic circle in there.
Okay.
And Cecilia says, "That's interesting. There's one in Castle Corvosa.
So we could teleport into the castle?
If we're able to get you the sigil, could you teleport us inside?"
I think so. Can I?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so, can I?
Katrina's not the most sure person in the world.
Well, it's because it's like I think so, but I need to confirm with the DM that it actually works that way, which is why I was like,
You can learn new sigil like you would learn a new spell. It's like you need
yeah,
to
but
study
I thought I had to actually go there.
I mean, did you guys ever shut down the old path? We could also just sneak in that way.
if you know if you get like a good enough sigil, you could do it.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
basically it's basically the IP address of the place.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, no, I can commit a new sigil sequence to memory after studying it for a minute. So yeah. So if I can get the a good representation of this sigil, I'm good.
Couldn't we just grab the old path in? Or did you guys block it?
No, we like the Grey Maidens caved it in.
Oh.
So you used it to kill the queen.
Good times.
In our defense, she became a scary snake thing.
Yeah, she was possessed by something.
Right.
Saika would just be smoking in the background.
Okay, so the vault. I guess show us the path and we'll be heading out.
He makes you like a crude map. It's not in Old Corvosa. It's like probably it's halfway between Castle Corvosa and the Academy. which has now been like replaced by the Black Tower of Magi. So it's probably like half of Sol Corvosa.
You
How
cut
far
out.
is it? How far is it from Citadel Volchniak?
It's quite far. It's 3 miles. What's a mile in?
A mile in kilometers, 1.6 or
Okay,
about
feet.
1.4. Oh.
Okay, it's not even a mile. So I'll tell you in 1,000 feet. The entry, the back entry to the Dead Vault is on the west shore of the peninsula that makes the mainland Corvosa, and it's 750 feet from the castle, and like 800 feet from the Black Tower, like in between, and that's 2,400 feet from Castle Volchniak, roughly.
Can you send puppets to warn people against going back to the Citadel? Because that's a big detour for us, but I don't want to see the whole guard crumble before we get to Ariana.
Yes, my associates are already on their way. I can't lose more. We cannot lose more men, and more corrosion guards there are now, the better I feel.
Okay. Well, anybody else have anything to say before we head out? Should we?
We might want to rest up before we leave.
I'd
I
say
don't-
that like on your way towards Old Corvosa, it took like since you were like kind of trying not to be seen, it counts as a short rest.
Okay.
Okay. Song of
between
Rest, everybody
scenes.
28 free health.
Well, since I'm knowing that now, could I have used my second one before the short rest and then get it back? Just to
Sure.
heal up a little bit?
But your second win, isn't it temp HP?
No, it's regen HP period.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, because I was going to use it before we rested and then rested.
I mean, were you asking for like a long rest, kind of like a sleep?
No,
Or
no,
just
a
okay.
short one.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do that and then because I get a 1d10, 1, so I heal 11 points.
Who's doing that?
Me.
Oh.
All
I
right,
realized I could do that.
Unfortunately, I kind of would like to sleep on it, but I think that if we do, we're gonna wake up into a burning city. So
Only a
Yes,
small
so-
rest is what I'm thinking.
Cecilia says yes. I don't really know how long they're gonna keep him alive,
yeah, let's go.
as they might already be torturing him, and she has trouble like saying it to get information about the potential resistance.
I look at Azel. How shitty would it be if they suddenly fell into the ring and knew how to use
If they
If-
what?
they fell into the ring and knew how to use it?
Yeah.
They would be very surprised by what happened.
Yeah, you just coming out of nowhere all over the girls, yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Wow, that is a good one though.
Like I'm almost tempted to try it.
No.
Anyways. Yeah, no, let's go rescue the poor bastard.
We have some questions for him anyway. Like how he does the whole keep surviving thing. Seems very helpful.
He's a hardcore motherfucker.
He's got a luck stat of 10 out of 10.
Says the DM. No one in the.
No, we know.
No, but
Says that random voice in the sky.
It's actually funny because last session I said like I know Van Carl is important enough. He has like 3 death save like a regular PC, and I rolled them during the session because I knew that he would like when he went in the canal. I knew he was like would be gone for at least three rounds, and he actually survived. So he could have died. But yeah.
Okay, let's go.
And Cecilia like takes your hand when everybody starts to leave, and she grabs your hand, Adrian,
Okay.
and she's like, "We've been through a lot, and I think I never really said thanks."
I turn around. I'm like, you never needed to. You never hunted me down. That's always better than everyone else in Corvosa has. And I kind of stare at DeVargo.
She's like, "You you've always been there to help me, and I appreciate it. And I just now realize, and I've been realizing it for some time that um, having people that you can rely on and trust is rare."
Yep. It took me a long time to realize that too. Speaking
So-
of, so sorry to interrupt you. DeVargo, do you have her ring? I promised to give it back.
He, he,
Is he proposing?
you could
Oh my
like
God.
you swear you can see him. you,
In a tree.
you swear you can see him smile even though he has his mask, and he just like raises his hand and he has the ring.
There. I told you I'd promise you I'd give you your ring back.
And she takes a ring and she says, "Be safe." And she kisses Edrin.
What?
Aww.
He is very surprised and then kind of pushes himself away. And then he kind of looks at the ground and is like,
Aww.
I'm sorry, but I'm actually already taken.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God!
Allura goes
Oh,
up to Azael. I bet you it's the guy that got disintegrated.
Married in secret and kept up the pretense. Oh my God.
Of course! It makes total sense!
You should write a song about it.
You can see that like Cecilia is really like frustrated. Like, well, of course. Apologies. Safe travel. And she turns away and she goes does something.
Oh, way to dash a poor woman's dreams.
He just doesn't say anything and just like kind of speed walks out. Super uncomfortable.
Maybe him as a girl was a thing. Real thing.
And
I just walked out, so.
yes, the rest of you.
Still
Okay.
bemused by this entire incident, and it's like it's still telling Azael he needs to write a song about this forbidden love.
Before leaving, I just go up to Cecilia, put my hand on my shoulder, like, you'll be okay.
Put your hand on your shoulder?
No, Cecilia's shoulder.
I put my hand on my shoulder. I'm gonna be okay.
So, like, yes, of course. It was childish of me.
No, you just had no way of knowing.
Psycho just look at Allura. Don't try to take any of those puppets unless he lets you.
She looks at the Vargo. Can I have one?
Well, of course.
She takes one.
And she the puppet's super happy, just like.
I like that sound.
Allura's finally got a pet.
If anything, as they walk out, it's sitting on a broom next to her.
Okay.
Floating.
Yeah. So as you walk out, Allura walks out in style. She parks. She puts like a broom horizontally. She lets it go. It stays in the air. She sits on it, puts the doll, and she flies away. Like just slowly, like at her face.
And she's happy as hell.
And you meet up with Edrin just outside of Hill's End.
When they get to him, Lori looks at him. Look what I got! Look what I got! Look what I got! As she points at the doll.
While floating on the broom.
Yep.
I don't like these dolls. They bring back
so
bad memories.
adorable. How can you not like it?
Been stabbed a few too many times by them.
I mean, that seems to be a common thing with you, or is it just me?
No, it's not just you. Actually, you haven't tried stabbing me yet.
I don't have... Saika, can I use your sword?
No, don't stab him.
Aww!
I mean, if you want to,
invited me!
If you want to, I have the whip.
What?
Kinky.
This just transforms into something else.
We don't have time for this. Let's go.
Okay. It's easy enough.
Also, can you remove the boobs that somebody put on my character?
No. I was wondering how long it would take you to notice.
I wasn't sure what they were at first, and then it hit.
They are super poorly drawn, so I'm not surprised. But I did them around the time everybody was flailing all over the screen, so I'm surprised they didn't get noticed.
It's done.
Thank you.
Drawing.
And then take the female Edrin out of Edrin.
He's done. He doesn't have the shape-shifting stone anymore. He will never be a female leader again.
Oh, you'll still be female in your heart somewhere.
Okay, so you make your way easily to the aforementioned place, and you basically have to go on the side of the peninsula, and like next to the cliff, and I would like everyone to make an
Whoa!
Ah!
What?
What the fuck?
Who broke the Matrix? Oh no, not my boobs.
Okay, stop drawing. Yeah, so you actually have to like climb horizontally the cliff of Corvosa, and I would like everyone to make an athletics check.
Can it be acrobatics instead?
No, it's difficult.
Can I
It's,
still be on my broom instead?
Yeah, you are fine. You just fly next to everyone, and you're like, it's not that bad.
That could have been worse.
Athletics. Oh boy.
How'd you have 5? Oh yeah, it's because you're stupid jack of all trades, right? You asshat.
Yeah.
Go on,
It's
if
fun
you've
to
been as
me.
long as if you've been alive as long as he has, you're gonna learn some shit.
I mean, he could just summon Dust Feather, but he's being an asshole. So.
So, you know, just use enhance ability on myself too.
At this point, I can just walk up the wall.
It's fun acting like you mortals.
What are you whispering?
Because I'm talking to my girlfriend.
Oh,
Who's playing with the cards?
I'm not touching shit. Stop fucking up my shit!
Somebody played with the thing.
Somebody's gonna make his OCD rage.
Oh my god, I hate every single one of you.
I didn't do that.
And somewhere lightning strikes the dead Hakan's body.
Why do I suddenly have 2 sending stones?
Because you took the other one.
Yeah, but I only have one. There is a reason why I wanted the other one.
Yeah, then you should have both sending stones because you took back the other one and never gave it to anybody.
Yes, I did give it to somebody. I just didn't give it to one of you guys.
Did it give what?
Can you remove one of the sending stones in my inventory? I have 2 of them.
In your inventory, you can just put it on the...
Here. Wait. There, remove it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you having this discussion with everyone, or is it just like a Vincent character?
They was out of character. So somebody put 2 sending stone on my character sheet, so I need one of them removed. That was out of character. Also, I have 1,000 potions for some reason.
Don't you have 3?
I don't know how many I have. Let me check. I have 1. I have 1 potion.
Okay. Somebody's fucking with your cards.
Yes, one of them is upside down. 2 of them are upside down.
I will find that person.
They're all upside down.
I didn't even know you could do that with cards.
It's fucking Steven, isn't it? That sounds like something he would do.
So.
Oh yeah, really. That sounds like something OCD Steven would do.
Oh yeah, that's true.
See, all I've done is put cards on people's faces. That's all I ever do. I don't flip them.
It takes you like roughly 10-20 minutes to get to the entry point. And Trinia, you gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay.
Because you didn't have enough of a bad day. And you get to like basically a big sewer pipe that diverse, that just like spits into the in the waterfront, and you can see that it has bars, but one of them is broken and allowing like someone to enter it sideways.
Oh look, we're going in the shit pipe again.
But it's gonna be amusing.
Is that an ethereal voice that says that?
It's Tempest.
Oh, not him again.
So you enter, and it's pretty dark. Azel, you have no problem.
I also have dark vision.
Wait, why do you have dark vision?
Fey ancestry.
How about Allura? Do you not see?
No, she uses light on the end of her staff.
Okay, thank God.
Light as a level 1 spell, like we
The cantrip.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
What's
cantrip
the
light
rest
on. I'll give it
You're
to.
gonna be the only one without dark vision?
Yeah. If Carestia replaces Allura, I'm the only one that can't see in the dark.
Heck, if Savon replaces Saika, Savon has dark vision now because of high level warlock.
Yep. He's just the only one that can't see in the dark.
But you can at least see the invisible people.
I don't see anything, but I know there's like dead people around. Yeah, what happens if it's dark and there's dead people? Do I see them?
No.
Oh.
No, you see invisible people, not dead people.
Okay, I'll cast cantrip light on my rapier.
Yeah,
Yes.
cast
Fuck
cantrip
all
light
you.
on my hand.
On your hand.
I don't think
Fuck
you
it.
can.
No, it needs to be an object.
Mm-hmm.
On fucking my pair of gloves.
Okay.
Wait,
and-
you have the tremor sense gloves. I keep forgetting about those.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast light on my tremor sense gloves then.
Nice.
An object.
So a couple of you have like candle lights on your gloves. One glove, the other one on the rapier, and the other one on the point of their staff. And you enter, and at one point, you see that the tunnel basically becomes smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. But on your left, you're like walking on a surface kind of ledge. On your left, there is an opening, kind of like in the metro, like to enter to see like the inside. And there's a metal door in your face.
I look at the map.
Uh,
Is that where...
You're supposed to be like, this is where you're supposed to be.
Okay. I kind of point at the door. That's where we need to go. I open the door.
Yep.
There's a snake behind the door.
There's always a snake behind the door.
Seems to be locked, as a door like this is usually.
Carestia, unlock the... Oh.
Who is Carestia?
No
Oh,
one
that's the one time Nick gets to savor this.
normally the person that unlocks doors for me.
Oh,
Can you unlock doors?
no.
No. Can you make the door disappear?
I mean, I could make it look like it disappeared, but then you'd be hitting a wall.
That's not very helpful. Okay. Anybody have lockpicking kit?
Nope.
Nope.
Nick is loving the shit out of this.
I know how to use them. I don't have thieves' tools.
Same here. I can use them, but I don't have them.
While they're discussing, can I actually use mage armor on myself?
Yes,
I kicked the door.
it's a metal door. It hurts.
Ow.
Roll strength 5.
Not real hard. See if they'll open it.
That's kind of what, like, I kick it again and again and again and again. Does anybody come to open the door?
I will roll. Nope.
I look inside the key, like the keyhole.
You see a light and a wall.
I shove my rapier through the keyhole.
It comes out the other end. Someone goes, "What the fuck is this pointy thing?"
It enters for like 3 inches because afterwards the rapier becomes too thick.
Oh, okay.
Defeated by a
I know what we can do. Polymorph on one of us who can go on the other side of the door and unlock it.
Allura looks at the puppet. Can you open doors?
I will roll for it. Nope.
Aw.
Because he has one kind of door that can open the other two. So it's not that one. So that would be too convenient.
That would have been hilarious.
I mean, I find it hilarious that you are people able to disintegrate like shit and like cast illusion on like as many people as you can see, but there's a metal door.
I really don't
It's
think
a no.
vegetation
It's
can
a no
actually open
Nick,
it.
this is your revenge for Mama Gruel's cabin when Carrick undid all your traps
No, it's fine. I like
at a
that.
fail. And now that we don't have her,
So
you
you're
can
saying-
just lock the door.
So Zell, you're saying that you can just transform someone into an ant or something?
Yep. Side of the door and unlock it when I take the spell off.
Well, I'm glad you're volunteering for that. Go nuts.
Nick,
Yep.
just to see if I understand prestidigitation properly, it says you can create a non-magical trinket. Does that include the key to the door?
No.
You don't know what
Okay.
the key looks like, so you can't make the key.
Mm.
Prestidigitation can do like basic stuff that like a real life magician could do.
Okay.
Well,
That's
if
what I
it
was...
if it can create non-magical trinkets,
Yeah, but I
could it
mean,
create 2 sticks that I could try and use as lockpicks?
I would give you like a roll with like 2 disadvantages.
That's fine. I'd like to try.
What are we
It can't hurt.
Yeah.
Nobody's listening to you.
Does anyone has a bobby pin? A bob? I just need a bobby pin. Okay, so
Convenient.
you make 2 little sticks, and roll with disadvantage, and roll again, and we'll take the worst of the 3.
Okay.
No, this is on them. I want to see what.
Aw, 8.
Yeah, so it breaks in, and you're like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I did not have very high hopes for this plan.
At this point, Azael just walks up to the door, casts polymorph on himself, makes himself into the smallest creature he possibly can to go onto the other side of the door.
I'd say mice would be able to squeeze under, and you're on the other side.
Alright. I'll do that.
You're on the other side. You see that it's basically a storage room with the torch lit, and the door is strongly barred with like an iron bar on the other side that you can slide, and you can see it's not like a huge door, huge room, but it's a rectangular shape. And to the north, there is actually tunnel that has been carved and that like zigzags and loses like because of the angle you lose like sight of where it goes.
Okay, but do I check first if there's anybody around that I
No,
could see or hear?
you roll a perception check as a mouse. So roll 1d20.
Sure.
Okay. You seem to hear voices echo in the tunnel, but from far, far away, and not some like just somebody like casually talking. Since it seems to echo, to be echoing from so far away, it's just mumbo jumbo for you. But here you like mouse around in like next to the crates and everything,
I see
and
what you did there.
you seem to be alone.
And I go back towards the door, and I release concentration on polymorph.
Okay, you reform on the other side.
Bar the door.
That was the most non-impressive use of a 5th level spell
Yep.
for a door.
I still don't know other options we would have had. I can't deal with the door at all.
Oh my god.
If sticking my rapier through the keyhole doesn't help, I can't do anything else.
I'm in love with your current party composition.
Great. All
Only
the
be-
doors are going to be locked from now on.
I mean, you're going into a military.
Yes,
Like,
it
build-
makes sense.
You also gotta think Nick needs to savor this because the moment Care's back, anything's unlocked and anything's disarmed.
Mhm.
Like, oh, there's a locked door. Nope. Oh, there's a trap. Nope. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, her fails are like almost crit successes now, so it's like.
but it's yeah, breaking into like a government building with no way to open locked doors. Hey.
So Adrian kind of like scratches his cheek and he's like, "So this is how normal people feel." I look around and is like, "God damn it, Care, where are you?"
And Kara is currently running in the countryside, and she sneezes.
Okay. I look at Azel opening the door and I'm like, "Good job. I like you better as a mouse. Now let's go."
And he liked you better as a girl.
How do you proceed right now? Are you just like walking around? Are you?
We're walking carefully and I'll take point.
So that's not sneaking.
Well, what is walking carefully if it's not sneaking?
I don't know.
sneaking.
Yeah, we're sneaking.
Okay, so everybody.
Has to ask.
And everyone knows that Azel in true party tradition sings the song of sneaking.
Yes, because
In
As
true
you're
bard
sneaking.
fashion.
yeah, as you're sneaking, he is casting guidance, which is a song.
Mm.
So he's doing the whole while we're sneaking, he's the one going around behind us going dun 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 dun
Yay!
dun dun.
Is that the song?
It's the in the Hall of the Mountain King.
That's distracting. What's the marching order?
That's amazing. I take point,
Okay. So,
and I will now rewatch it.
So Adrian, and it's a one person kind of tunnel. Who's second?
Probably be smart to have the fighter up front.
Yeah.
And because I have dark vision, so I can at least help try to guide Adrian a little bit.
Who's third?
Jun, Saika, then Laura, Trinia, and me.
Yeah. She'd probably get off her broom, put it away, and put the puppet on her shoulder.
The puppet likes that. Okay. So you come to the edge, like you come to the tunnel opening, and you're on the edge, because it opens up
Of
in
17.
in a big cavern, um, and to Saika, you have you see 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Just trying to see what you see. Yeah. So the entrance to this cavern from the northeast tunnel where you are is you can see that like a lot of pale yellow moss covers the complete wall, the north wall, and you see that there's two kind of platforms, one to your right, the other one to your left, and in the northeast corner of this cavern, there's kind of a pond with like some kind of liquid, but you can see from your point, and you can see that from like that there's a hole covered by two planks, which make like a bridge kind of, and then cavern continues into like a bigger tunnel that goes southeast. I can actually bring you here. Shut up.
Sorry, I'm listening to music.
Don't move your characters. I'll move your characters.
Hey, my character. I can move it.
Oh, so this is what dark vision looks like, I guess.
That's true. You never had it.
No.
Oh, this is what everything always looks like forever.
Well,
I was about to say, so this is what a candlelight looks like.
we got a little bit in front of us. There's also a shifty-ass bridge that looks like two loose planks.
I can't see anything. Fine, we'll switch this up. You go in front.
Actually,
Did you cast light on your rapier?
Yeah, but I can barely see.
Azal actually sees like super far.
Yeah, I only got like 60-foot dark vision. He probably has like 200 foot.
120.
He's got double.
Whoop.
But yeah, you kind of need to like jump down.
Why am I
yeah.
seeing everything?
Are you seeing everything?
I'm seeing probably further than I probably should be with a candlelight.
I don't know. There's a problem with dynamic lighting. Oh, I know why.
Am I linked with Saika?
No, I think somebody has. I think we all have.
No,
Yeah,
I barely see anything.
Oh yeah.
I see basically this circle, a bit
Yes,
more
I-
than that.
You shouldn't see everything now, Jen.
Now I only see what my light is.
It's because you still add
Correct,
Kara's
yeah.
dark vision.
no control over Steven's over Azael from the battle royale to see what he was seeing.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember that.
And not sure.
Okay, swap it. There we go.
That
So you
was-
can.
Yeah, so you kind of have to jump down.
All right, there's a bit of a ledge before we go forth. And I go just hop down.
Ah, he disappeared.
Yeah, he just jumps down, and you hear, and you
Mind the
see-
ledge.
And you see to your left,
Mm.
there's kind of a ghostly woman looking at you, wearing a red cloak over chainmail armor and a symbol of
Am I-
the Grey Maiden on her chest.
Am I the only one that sees her?
No, only Saika sees her.
Do any of you guys know somebody who might be dead who is female wearing those red cloaks with armor?
Yes.
She's down here and is Ghost.
How are you seeing her?
I could see in the dark.
Do you normally sed dead people?
I've seen a couple, but normally the ones I kill.
I jumped down.
You jump
It's
down.
like we just point at her and she's like, see?
I don't see her.
You see nothing in the darkness.
Oh,
You hear just like,
Sabina, is that you?
and Saika, you can see that she reacts to.
she reacted to that name.
We spoke many years ago.
Psycho would grab Adrian and move him towards the direction where he sees the ghost. She's over this way.
Yeah, and you can see that she's becoming agitated.
Oh, she does not like you.
No, we have a past. I should have said something. Yes, I know her. She doesn't like me.
All right, well, go kiss and make up.
She raises her chin, and she looks like she has trouble breathing, and you can see like the mark of a rope just appear slowly on her neck as it's getting like, crushed.
Oh, it looks like she was hung or strangled. Yeah.
She was assassinated.
Hmm.
Probably by the Chiliax Empire.
Or she might think it was because of you.
And she like puts her chin back down, and you can see that she's crying, and that she seems to hurt. Are red, like a glowing red, and she unsheaths her blade.
She is not happy. She just cried a little bit, and now she pulled a sword out.
Sabina, I promised you many years ago that I would save this city. I haven't stopped trying. We need to find Oriana. Something's happened. Something's going very wrong with the Grey Maidens.
Saika, make a perception check now.
Perception. Yeah, I get +5. I'm probably gonna roll a 1.
Don't say that. Don't put that evil into the world.
I rolled a 4.
You motherfucker.
This has been a session of that. I'm expecting it for every roll.
You see that like in the water, you get a feeling that it's not that deep, and you can kind of distinguish that there might be someone like just on its side in the water, like halfway in the water.
There might be something in the water. Hard to tell. Yeah, there's also water behind the ghost, and there's something in it. I don't know.
Like something like a monster, or?
Can I discern the size of it, if it's like a human size or monster size?
Yeah, it's probably human size.
About the size of a person.
Sabina, we need to keep going. We need to save Oriana. We need to save Van Carlo. We need to save the Grey Maidens. And more importantly, we need to save Carvosa.
You see the woman that you don't recognize, Saika. She looks back towards the pond, and it seems to bring her a lot of pain. And she turns back at you, and she's crying more and more. And she seems angry at you guys.
She keeps looking in the pond and crying, and then getting mad. You think that might be her corpse in there?
Fuck, maybe. I take a step forward.
I think that's a ledge.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go.
That way.
Okay.
If you keep going forward, you'll run into her. Go up.
You see her like appear, like and she looks at
it is her.
and she looks pissed, and
Saika would look at Azale. Can you see what's in the water over there? I'm not as good as you. I say I'm not as good as your kind seeing in the dark.
make a perception check as well.
It's like a little help getting down.
Not really. About the same stuff.
Oh god damn it!
Merge.
I go towards the pond. Is it to my right?
Yep.
Yeah, Saika would move to go help Allura down.
Do I
So-
see the corpse
Make
I move
a
closer.
perception check with disadvantage.
with disadvantage?
With the help of Saika, it's easy to go down.
That's all right. I'm blind.
Yeah. No, you would need like from your point next to the water, you just get the feeling that the water, like even at its like deepest, is maybe a foot.
So I would need to step in.
It's not that deep.
How about you let me get it, because I know where it is.
Well, then get your ass over here.
All right, then. I assume the body's nearby. I don't actually see it on the...
Yeah, no. Make another perception check. Situation has changed. Okay. You see the shape that you were discerning when you were farther away. It is definitely the corpse of a woman wearing only like clothes that you would give someone in jail, like basic fucking cute clothes. She has short brown hair,
Oh.
cut, and she's on her side. Her head probably underwater. She hasn't been there for too long, you guess, by the size of it, because otherwise it would be disgusting. And you discern now that, oh, there's like probably 20 to 30 other corpses in the water. All women.
Ooh, this is not good. I can see why your friend is crying.
They're all gray maidens, aren't they?
And you turn around and
Oh.
Sabina is really, really pissed. Go, Sabina.
Is one of them Oriana? I don't ask Gazelle because he never met her. I asked Sabina.
She stabs you.
Fair enough.
And she
That's
screams.
that's my reaction to things I don't like as well.
And she screams in anger and she stabs you. With her longsword. Twice. But it's not a surprise because I don't think you were feeling
No.
at ease.
No, I was like, oh, this is an unexpected turn of events.
So that's a
So what? You cut out.
no. I'm reading something. Oh, okay. So one is a 20. One is a 14.
I'll activate my defensive duelist to block the first one.
And the last one is a 22.
Okay, that one hits.
Okay. So the first one, you block, but it takes everything from you. You're like, calm down, Sabina. The second one, you're able to easily parry. And then she stabs you with the last one, and you get the feeling that the bonus action one was the strongest one, and she let go all defense for a mighty
Oh, okay.
blow.
Reckless strength.
Kinda, but you get the feeling that it was empowered by some force, kind of akin to what you do, but with necromancy and
Oh, not that shit again!
It's not the exact same thing.
Okay, it's not
but
an Eldritch Smite.
No. But it does 9 points of slashing damage, as like she has two hands and like right like next to you. Not like she doesn't impale you completely, but like on your tes poignées d'amour, genre.
Okay.
And
Ow!
it does 9 points of necrotic damage.
So 18 in total?
And you get the feeling that she's into like for the kill.
Well, I guess this is your fault.
I never did anything to her except try to kill her and then kill a bunch of gray maidens. Oh yeah, maybe the
So how do we fight the ghost?
Sabina, we shouldn't be fighting right now. We're on the same side for a change. We're trying to save the Grey Maidens. We're trying to save Corvosa. You're being kind of a dead cunt right now.
You see ghosts rise from the corpses.
No.
Okay, where's Aragorn when we need him?
And they're dressed
I don't know, Mr. Sword of the King.
and they're dressed
Call the
in
Oathbreakers.
full clad armor of the Grey Maidens.
Do they answer to the call of my sword?
No.
Ah,
And
I just want to see what they look like. Ooh, that's kind of cool. So are we rolling initiative?
yes. I think we have
Oh,
time for it.
Well, while like
I actually have off today, so we do have time for it if people are willing.
I have time till whenever.
Is there anyone in a hurry?
no,
Okay, because
Unless
I'm
it
just saying we're
lasts forever.
starting a fight at 9:26. Like,
Yeah, but I think we have time for it. It's not like if somebody dies, it's gonna.
while we were just kind of landing down in a bigger open area, I would have casted light on myself as a level 1 spell.
Okay. 40 and 20. Yeah, because you saw that like it's gonna.
oh,
Be darkness.
wow, that's what it looks like.
Uh,
Oh, those are cool. Did you do the tokens?
Yep.
They're really sweet.
Hmm.
I was like, how to transform Grey Maidens in ghosts. Yeah, I made a lot of tokens.
Nice.
I don't know. I was bored.
Well, we never had this chance in life, Sabina. I get to finally cross swords with you.
And I would like you to roll for initiative.
I automatically succeed.
On initiative.
I told you I automatically succeed. Can you put my aura?
Oh yes, because it's not the right token. Sorry, because that token already existed.
Yay, I get to move last.
Everybody sees the aura. There we go.
Oh, those are some low initiative rolls.
Yeah.
We burned our initiative rolls in the first combat.
Steven didn't click on his token as per usual.
No. B. Not B.
Maddie. Well, look at it this way.
Yep.
Trina, you remember Sabina, right?
More or less.
She's the one that held you and Vancarlo captive, although...
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah. Yeah, she's dead. She was the leader of the... She's the leader of the Grey Maidens. Well, she was.
Before she died.
Yeah, before she did the whole dying thing.
Did we kill her?
No, we didn't kill her.
That's out of character. I just don't
seems-
remember.
She seems to act like you killed her.
Yeah,
Well, I
she
mean,
didn't like...
we did kill her queen.
Yeah, we killed a lot of people around her.
So one ghostly Grey Maiden attacks. Two attacks as Azael actually. One
I go first.
Do you?
He just didn't get put into the
If you
eternal.
rolled a 16,
A 17.
It's because
Oh, it's not.
because you always fuck it up.
I know. I thought I had it clicked, but
I did it in our first
fight.
Yes, that's true.
I'm trying. I'm improving.
So you're first.
He's not
Hooray.
surrounded.
Good. I'm gonna cast Fear in a cone at the three maidens in the water.
So
Fear. I guess ghosts.
Image of a creature's worst fear.
Life.
It doesn't matter. Yeah.
What's the radius of that?
30-foot cone.
It's a hell of a cone.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it works. But usually a cone needs to be like shaped like this. Oh, you don't see what I
We don't see shape yet, no.
Yeah,
Nope.
I mean, shaped like this.
You're gonna put a 90-degree angle, but you can actually do a cone at a 45-degree angle as well.
Depends which rule you take, but
Oh, I don't know. I've seen both.
because usually it needs to come from like the corner of a square.
Okay. Well, I'll still hit 2 of them.
Yeah. I'll allow 2.
You want to hit the upper 2 or the lower 2?
Lower 2. So I'll allow 2.
Upper.
Number 2.
Upper 2. Upper 2. So what's the DC? 16?
Yeah.
And it's
Throw.
sorry, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
So that's a 0 and a 1, and they cannot be frightened. Seems to have a little to no effect.
Told you.
Move there.
Continue advancing slowly toward.
You're trying to fear the ghosts with like a threat, and they're like, "We're already dead."
They could be more dead.
Yeah, Sabina's gonna attack you as you go away,
Yeah, sure.
and that's 18 to hit. That's 9 slashing damage.
It's 9 damage. Okay.
And Allura, it changed the order of Allura.
Oh god. How far? What happened? Hang on. My screen just loaded me out of the game. So I was gonna check to see how far I was to Acid Splash 1.
Yes.
You're about 40 foot away from the ghosts.
Come on, load me so I can click on myself. Oh, whatever. Oh, it even hit. Okay. Spell. Acid Splash. Did it work? Did it not work? Did I break it?
You into the
Oh god, my net is going. That's what's going on.
ah.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Okay, you might be able to hear me now.
Yes.
Okay,
So
my net died. That's what happened. That one.
So that's a failure. So 8. It's and is it? No. Which one? Sorry, wasn't looking. Okay. 8 points of damage. So it explodes on it. Actually, the acid explodes on it as it was a physical form, and you can see that it kind of smirks at the flinch at the damage. Do you want to move?
No.
Okay. So this one's gonna pass behind, come here. This one is gonna move here.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. The 1 damages against the the other guard would have been higher because my Divine Smite would have hit him.
Yeah. So one of them's gonna attack Trinia for. It's gonna forego all defense and make 1 longsword attack against you for 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And 1 bonus action for 16.
No, that hits also.
Ooh. So it's gonna do a total of 16 points of slashing damage. Adrian, same thing. It's gonna forego all defense. They look like angry spirits, which are able to like channel their wrath. So that's
I don't- I cannot imagine why Grey Maidens would hate me.
that's 18 and a crit.
The crit doesn't crit, but they both hit.
So the first one is an 8, and the other one's 8 too.
So 16.
Yeah, 16. And Azael, crit, and 16.
God damn, buddy.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're enjoying the fuck out of this.
So the first one is 12, and the second one is 8.
20 points.
Yeah, they seem really mad at you guys.
We didn't do anything.
Trinia, they, to be honest, like you get the feeling that they are just mad, and probably due to like the state of so many of them.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna try poison spray on her, whichever I forget her name.
Sabina.
Sabina. Probably won't do anything though. She has to do a Constitution save.
I don't think ghosts have a very high constitution.
It's gonna be a 6.
So she takes 17 poison.
She is immune to poison.
That's what I thought.
It doesn't. It looks like you just like sprayed water on her. Do you wish to move?
I don't wish to take potentially 2 attacks of opportunity, so no. Or 3, actually. Sorry.
Sabina already used her reaction.
Okay, fine. I don't want to take 2.
So you could do this and take nothing.
No, you would take one from the one on the bottom.
Oh,
No.
you're right. You didn't see that one. Adrian.
Even though that one's engaged with the tail?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, so on my turn, I will cast Lay on Hands. Back to 72. And then cast as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Fate.
Shield of Fate.
And then I look at Sabina and I'm like, in life I respected you a lot, but right now you're in my way. A little bit like when you were alive, actually.
And that's it?
Well, that's an action and a bonus action. You giving me a second action?
No.
Oh.
And she's
Let's try that.
gonna move in and doubling in her anger, make 3 attacks against you. The first one's 21.
Fine, fuck it. I'm gonna activate my shield. So
Yeah,
base,
+5.
yeah, +5.
The second one is 22.
Nope.
And the third one is 20.
Nope.
So you just boom, 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 boom. And she's just like, even though she knows she cannot like pierce your like shimmering field plus the shields that like turn around you, she just like.
Actually,
you know, like,
I want to make an aesthetic change. Now that Aegon's older, instead of having 3 little floating shields, he has a bigger shield, but a single shield that just hovers over his left shoulder that he can move around like a normal shield, just to
Okay.
float.
Cool. And yeah, you have like this half hemisphere of magical energy shielding you, and she's like emotion like bashing on it and just screaming. Yep. And Saika.
All right. Get a fighter against ghosts. This is going to be so fun. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to make my 3 attacks against that one.
Do you have magical weapon?
Nope. So I'm just going to do what I can. You know, I could have had a decent, 2-hander, but someone had to throw it in the fucking canal.
Ooh.
You can thank me later.
Yeah.
See you later.
12's not a hit. 23 is a hit, definitely. for 4 points of damage. You get the feeling that regular old school attacks seem to pass through them, and it's just like fizzles them for a second.
Well, it's not like I can do anything about this. So, and then the offhand short sword attack, which. Oh, you only made a damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm like
I know.
I'm doing everything.
Yes.
So same effect. It seems to
Yeah.
like unsettle her for a second. You get the aggro, but doesn't seem to react that much.
Saika, normal swords won't hurt ghosts.
I don't have magical shit because someone threw a decent magic sword in the fucking canal.
Everyone knows it was gonna steal your soul.
Fact.
I could have. I have someone who could have figured out if it would or not.
Hi.
Do you have a magical weapon to give him?
No.
That is why somebody should have taken magic weapon as a spell.
Are you talking to me?
Everyone.
think
Everyone
I-
is spellcaster. Nobody.
I don't think I have access to that spell.
It's possible. I don't know. Azal.
All right, I'm gonna move over here.
I don't remember why you have this. Oh, okay, so one attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
That's a 10. So you're able to like roll away.
Cool. And I will Guiding Bolt does a level 2 spell at the main bad bitch.
Mean bad bitch. That's her name.
Sabina.
I can't remember all these things. Ugh.
Are you fucking shitting me right now?
And you have advantage because she's reckless against Adrian, so that's a 26. So 10 damage. That's the first blood, quote unquote, on her, and she seems a lot more solid than.
Why do I constantly see a yellow thing that says 0 foot?
I don't know. Use the rule again. The ruler again somewhere else.
I don't know who that was.
The yellow
Now I can't.
circle. The yellow circle is my aura.
No, it was somebody with a yellow arrow between
Oh.
you and Sabina that had 0 foot for some reason.
We're very close.
Azrael, that's it.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use a point of bardic inspiration. And we are going to.
Give it to.
Yeah, Mantle of Inspiration to Shrinia, myself, Edrin, because he's surrounded, and Saika.
So they gain.
Backline, so.
They gain how much temp?
11 HP.
Okay. You all earn 11 temp HP, and they are the first to go away. So
Okay.
note that down.
Can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Trinia.
I'll...
That's higher up. That's like a 4 feet high. You could climb it technically.
No, I'm gonna go here.
And Alura.
Putting myself here.
Okay.
The tip of her staff would start crackling because she's gonna use lightning bolt. Going up.
Ooh.
I'm just looking to see at what level I'm gonna cast it at.
That is the shittiest lightning bolt in the world.
Hey, okay. I made a lot of tokens. I don't have money for others to shit.
We blew all our budget on tokens
Exactly.
Great.
There, I made it better.
and your aura.
I am probably gonna cast it at a. Let's see, what is
Aw.
the original? 8D. You know what? 3rd level. I'll leave it at 3rd.
Okay. So I'll roll dexterity for both of them. They have no special immunity to magic. So Sabina has 17, so she'll take half. Thank you very much. And the other one has 16, so
Is
you'll
it-
take half too.
Not roll it?
You
no.
didn't set it up to be an attack roll. You set it up to be a description whenever you
Yeah.
click on the spell.
So roll a d6.
Did you cast it just as the level 5? Wait, what level is
Yeah.
that? Level
Yeah,
4 or did?
Level
No,
3.
she did.
Sorry, level
By the-
3.
By the way, Jen, is your DC 16 or 17?
16.
Okay.
So both of them are hit for 14. You have the aggro now. Both of them notice you, and you're like, I imagine you like joining your hand together and doing like a finger guns, just like. And Adrian, it's really different than Trinia, but like it's super close to you. You have like the static electricity in your hair and everything. Pretty cool.
As long as it doesn't hit me.
That's it, Alura.
Yeah.
I
gotta
tried
run to
to-
the bathroom real quick.
I try to taunt the Grey Maidens by saying, like, you're all useless warriors. If you were men, you'd be stronger.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So Sabina strikes at you in anger. That's gonna be.
How is she striking in anger? Her initiative passes after him.
Oh no! Sorry, the Grim Maiden next to you strikes at you in anger twice. The first is 12, and the second one is 24
On who?
on Edrin.
Okay.
Is 24 a hit? I think 24 is a hit. 24 is exactly a hit.
Okay, so that's 8 points of slashing damage, as she's really mad. Trinia, the other one's gonna strike at you twice. So that's 25 and 19.
No, that both hits.
For
I yelled to the girl, you hit like a girl.
for 16 total points of damage. And Alura, the one that you just zapped, will retaliate with 2 strikes.
No, I was hoping people would turn on me, that they would all turn on me.
That's an 11
That doesn't
and
hit.
18.
The second one will hit because, yeah, the 11 can't pass through mage armor.
So 8 points of damage.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Oh, that's why you have the.
What is how much mage armor did it give?
It raises my AC up to 13 plus my dexterity modifier, but I have a +0 on my dex mod, so it's 13. Better than a 10.
Trinia.
Can I delay my my action until Edgin's turn? After Edgin's turn?
Yeah, you need to tell me what's the trigger of your action, what's your action, and you.
I want to just act after his turn. So basically, I want to ask Edgin to take a step back, and then act.
Okay, and what's the spell you're gonna have?
I'm going to do
You're
I'm going to
casting
do
the
a.
spell- You're casting the spell now, holding it, so concentrating
Yeah.
on it, and you're.
Well, because I'm going to do a
release
burning
it.
hand. Whoops, that's not what I wanted as the thing.
I guess it's yeah.
Uh,
No, I get what you mean.
yeah, I want to cast a burning hand on those. Like
Yeah, I get.
whatever.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take an attack opportunity. Actually, I can disengage
Up to you if you want to disengage or attack, and then
or take your fire.
So
Yeah.
you see that Trinia is like charging fire in
Fires.
her head.
yeah, I wanted to fire
Adrian,
whatever.
move away. And Adrian, it's your turn. You can move away at the end, but you can not move away.
Okay, so what is the ruling if I take a defensive action? Does it also apply to attack opportunities?
If you take the dodge action,
Yep.
yes.
Okay. I'm going to take do the dodge action, and then take a step. Do down. Take a attack for that one. Take a step here, into the water.
Okay, ploosh, ploosh, ploosh.
So I take attack opportunity from Sabina and the ghost of the bell.
So Sabina rolls, I think it's 18.
That's a block.
And the other one rolls 8.
I block it with my Shield of Fate, and I block it with my sword.
Both of them have disadvantage, and it's worse.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So Trinia.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast a Burning Hand as a level 4 spell.
Okay. And you have a dexterity.
And then I kind of taunt the Grey Maidens like, haha, you missed me again.
The little one has 16, so it's a. Let's say that doesn't. So that's 23. 23.
What do you mean your wild magic doesn't activate?
So the little one below Sabina seems to be like blinking in and out of existence, while Sabina is like starting to show some.
And I'll take a step back.
You
Sabina.
cannot move though. You cannot move when you like trigger an action. You lose your move. It's just one action that you can. Like,
Oh, I can't just delay to change when my initiative passes
No,
to be after him.
no, that's in Pathfinder. Sorry,
bullshit.
You can just delay, like prepare an action.
Mhm.
You could technically prepare a move, but then that's your prepared action. And that's it for Adrian too.
That was an action. I have a bonus action. Actually, I can do something as a bonus action. I'm gonna use my my fucking channel divinity. Vow of enmity. I swear to take down Sabina. So an enemy within 10 feet of me, I gain advantage on all attack roll against the creature for 1 minute.
Okay.
Also, Sabina, I thought you were stronger.
She's a ghost. God damn it.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
She's not a very powerful ghost.
Bring it, bitch.
Not gonna lie, she lost a lot of her.
Colors come
powers
out of the
power.
water behind you.
I'm not gonna lie, she lost a lot of her. She was actually a cleric. She lost a lot of her cleric's power being undead.
I know. I'm just taunting her because I'm the highest defensive option, and I don't want her hitting anybody else.
Yeah, she's gonna strike 3 times at you, with disadvantage. So that's a no. That's a no. Nope. So it's just ting, ting. That's it for Saika.
I think your boss needs help.
All right. Well, since I already know I can't do much, I'm just going to try to take down the weak fruit.
By the way, Nick, I actually wanted to ask: is the Lionheart rapier that I got magical item?
Nope.
Like it just has a magical component, but it's not considered a magical weapon.
Wait a second. I'm gonna check my note. It is considered magical.
Okay.
It has no plus, but it's considered magical.
I have a weapon for you.
Well, then toss it when you get the chance, so I can actually be useful.
Well, get closer.
It's a free action to throw it.
Okay, but if it's a little far, I would have to throw it like 20 feet and hope to not impale him.
Dexterity.
No, he's gonna have to make a dexterity check to catch it. Otherwise, it just goes like he's gonna have to pick it up from the floor.
Yeah.
Okay, I throw my rapier at him and pull out my third rapier.
Your
You
regular rapier.
Yeah, mine. So I have 3 rapiers on me. 1 is the magical one, and 2 non-magicals, my like original rapiers. But it doesn't matter because I cast with divine smite every time I hit, so they're naturally magical.
So Saika, make a straight dexterity check.
Dex check. 17.
Okay, you catch it in flight.
It's magical. It'll hit him.
Okay. Now, what is the like? Yeah, I don't.
You hit normally, like it's like with your flails.
It's
or-
a
Okay.
it's a D8 damage weapon
yeah.
Plus
Like,
anything?
plus strength.
it's just considered magical.
Okay, so basically my flail roll should do just
Yeah,
fine
yeah.
then. If it's
Yeah,
eight.
it's their flail roll. Yeah.
Okay. First strike.
15. That's a miss.
All right. Second strike.
That's a hit for 10 points of damage. So it dissipates. Just takes a breath and dissipates.
All right.
Come attack the one near me.
Please,
Yeah.
Saika, save me.
Well, yeah. It'll move up. Can I use the rapier in the offhand attack? Or does it have to be? Yep, so it has to be that short sword.
Oh, he can't just toss it to his offhand and attack with it.
He juggle switches them around.
Exactly.
Alright, so the 1d20 plus 7 to hit. 20.
That's a hit.
And the damage is 5. Also, to attempt to do something just to annoy it, I will expend a superiority dice.
Yep.
And we're going to do... fuck it, there it goes. Let's just do a precision attack so I get to add the 1d10 to the... Or no, sorry, not precision. Precision's the... Precision makes me succeed it, so... We'll just do... Trip attack.
Okay, so it's strength.
Yeah, it's strength DC of 15.
That's a fail, so it falls prone.
Yep. And then adding 1d10 to the damage. Yeah, it's 7 damage to something that's resistant to it.
I actually thought they did 0 damage, so.
No, they do damage.
It does damage, just not much at all.
Zell.
I'm gonna need that rapier back, by the way, at some point.
I'm really surprised that you I'm really surprised you lent it.
It's very temporary.
You can have it back once we're done. I don't like these little
temporary.
toothpicks.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking punch you for that.
Alright, I'm just gonna cast Shatter in behind the ghost to try and hit the, give them if at all possible, but yeah, if not the two that are clumped together.
It's 10 feet, right?
10 feet radius.
That works here. So it's Constitution for both of them. So that's 17 and 13. So the one that's prone succeeds. And Sabina, that's a 15, so that's a fail. It's cool because all your DCs are like 16. So it's really easy to remember.
3d8.
I don't know why my brain just suddenly went, oh yeah, Adrian, go ahead, punch me. Your -1 damage will help.
Oh my god!
3, 2, 1.
What is going on tonight?
I honestly don't know.
I think some rogue DM
garbage.
hacker, hacked into Roll20 and just made all the rolls garbage tonight.
It's really funny. I think it would be really funny to actually have a slider on the DM side. Like, put more odds on the players or like yourself. That'd be a good thing.
No, it'd be 80% of GMs cheating like hell.
So your explosion happens, damages everyone, but it's a little bit lackluster compared to what you're able to achieve. You don't feel that your mojo is there.
Oh no, they took your mojo.
Anything else, Azel?
I'm just gonna step back over here a little bit, distance myself.
Are you gonna use Bardic Inspiration at some point?
Or to give everybody else that temporary help. This isn't that serious a fight. I want to save them.
Don't they recover on short rests now?
But infiltrating an enemy base, I'm assuming we're not gonna get one.
Sure. I'm just asking.
Yes, just friendly neighborhood DM.
Yes, Allura.
Allura's gonna move here and basically summon a Shadow Blade to strike Sabina at
Okay.
level 2.
I think I added your Shadow Blade attack. Or you just
think
click on it.
so.
I think on your core sheet, regular attacks.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. And that's Sabina.
Yep.
That's a hit, so you can click on Shadow. Yeah. So I clicked on it. You can click on Shadow Blade. It's gonna roll the damage. I just wanted to,
I think it's just rolling the dice and that's it. Because
it's
it
2d8.
didn't. Why is it not?
It should be 2d8.
Okay,
So
why is it showing as you rolling the 2d8s though?
Because I clicked on Shadowblade. You need to click in the chat on Shadowblade to roll the damage for some reason.
That's really weird.
I'm confused now.
Go in chat. And
Go in the
click
chat,
on-
see where Shadowblade +4 is.
and
Now,
just click on the Shadowblade.
Oh!
in the chat.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, there you go.
That
That is so weird.
What the fuck is that?
Repeating attack.
No, I
attack
clicked.
damage.
Yeah, I clicked on it, and since I don't have that ability, it just it
Oh.
breaks. It tries to cast it as you, but you don't have it, so it just goes.
So, so you get the feeling that psychic damage does regular damage on her, and she's actually surprised and turn over to you, and she's still crying. You feel the hurt, and she just raises her blade towards you. Adrian, she took your aggro.
Sabina, you suck.
So this one's gonna go in the water. She's actually not disturbing the water, but she like steps in it. The
It
other
does
one-
not go splish splash.
No. This one's gonna stand up and attack you twice, Trinia.
Standing up is no. There's no point. There's no point.
It's half her movement. So that's 17 and crit. I'm sorry. So the first one is 8, and the second one is 12. So
20.
Oof.
That's exactly how much health I have left.
Just and Trinia seems to have problems. She's not used to deal with like fighty people. She's not able to step aside properly. And Edrin, the other one's gonna strike at you with disadvantage twice, and no possible way she's gonna hit you. I'm not even gonna ask because I know your AC is like super high.
It's 19.
I know.
Plus, I have a reaction right now.
I'm going. I guess. Fuck it. I'm gonna try and grab her, and get with a shocking grasp.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna hug you to death.
I was like, you're starting a grapple? Why?
No.
27. That's a 9. That hits.
I thought for a second the 27 was the damage.
No, that would have been wonderful.
I was impressed.
I mean,
But you
My-
you just grasp her, like you put your hand on her chest, and she didn't block because for her it was an attack, and just like discharge like.
It was an attack all along.
And that's it.
yeah, that's it.
Adrian.
We need to get Rocco bracelets that do that.
You and me, Sabina.
Oof, that's gonna hurt.
Tech.
You have
Tech.
double advantage on her.
I have double advantage on her.
Yeah, because she's been reckless. So.
So is the 17 good enough? So I don't have to reroll. 21's good enough as well, and the 24 is good enough.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so 8, 9, 11 plus. I'm gonna expend. How many spells do I want to expend here? Only
So
one.
I'm gonna do this damage first because it's divided by 2.
Okay,
So 8, 9, 17,
28.
So that's 14.
Okay, and then I'm going to use one level 1 spell to cast 1 Divine Smite, plus all 3 of my attacks have Divine Smite on it, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 d8 extra, and that is not mitigated.
So you're casting 3 different smites.
I have improved Divine Smite, so all my attacks naturally have 1 Divine Smite on them, so 1d8 on them extra of divine damage. And then I'm casting 1 Divine Smite, which has 2 d8s associated with it.
Okay.
So that's 5 d8s of extra damage. And that's the divine damage, radiant damage, or whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, it's radiant damage. Yeah, improved Divine Smite deals 1d8 extra radiant damage on all attacks. Then you may expend a spell slot to deal 2d8 more radiant damage, plus 1d8 for each extra spell slot. It deals 1d8 extra against fiends and undead. I'm assuming she's not undead.
She is undead.
Oh well, then there's an extra one.
She's very much so undead.
Yeah,
Oh.
Ghost is definitely not undead.
So 27, not mitigated. 27, so hurts like a motherfucker, like a truck, and you gain the aggro back.
Does Improved Divine Smite do the extra 1d8 against undead on all attack?
No, improved defense smite is just 1d8 extra on everything.
And then the 2d8 the extra 1d8 against undead is only in the case of actually casting a
Yes.
smite. Okay, cool.
So just like your two rapier just like light up with like divine light, and you just and she retaliates with 3 attacks. So that's 24, 22.
I'm gonna activate my defensive duelist.
Okay.
Block it.
14 and 21.
21's a hit.
So that's going to be 8 points of damage, piercing damage, and 9 points of necrotic damage.
So that's 17 total.
Yeah. And Saika.
All right, so I guess he's going to keep attacking this one in front of Trinia. So the 2 attacks with the rapier each and through him. Both suck.
Yeah.
And then the 1 short sword attack.
Action surge to save Trinia.
Yeah.
21, that's a hit.
Yeah, let me do this damage because I'm probably going to action surge.
So that's 2.5 points of damage.
Yeah, and I do kind of want to just make sure of anything to try to help. So yeah, action surge.
Can't believe that you crit failed again.
Yeah, I know. I think something was done to this button.
21's a hit, so 5 points of damage.
Yep. And then action surge for the 2 other ones. I was rolling better when I typed them out.
Yeah.
16's a hit for 5 points. 13's not a hit. I reduced it from 5 too much. And it's good to feel that you're doing full damage with the rapier, even though it's not your forte. That's it, Azal.
This bitch is still not dead yet.
No, you might want to help the little blue one. She's getting her ass beat.
Yeah. All right. Level 4 cure wounds on her.
Okay. To cure wounds, you need to go here. You need to touch her.
And it's 1d8.
Oh, when you don't have a cleric.
48 plus 4.
Did you know that like ghosts are really easy when you have a cleric?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because turn undead, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Smite is good, but it's not as good as Turn On.
Oh, when you craft adventures for 7 people and 2 don't show up. Allura.
I'm gonna
sorry, Azal, you had to come here. Do you want to go back? You have
Yeah.
to move for it. Okay.
Yep.
Allura.
He just runs up past Trinity and walks back.
Plopping here, and I'm gonna
Keep
attack
fighting.
her again.
Go.
You got this.
I believe in you.
She has advantage, right?
Crit. Click on Shadowblade in the chat. So that's how do you want to kill her with your Shadowblade and still Edrin's kill?
You bitch.
I'll let you do it. I'll let you figure something out, because I can't think of anything.
Okay, so your Shadowblade is actually like pure energy, and you just like slice her up, and it, like just make multiple pieces of like the ghost, and she has her back to you. So Adrian, you just see like somebody would like cut a piece of paper in multiple parts, and you just see like one line in like slashed through one of her eye, and she's just like opens her eyes like super huge, in shock, and she's still crying, and you just hear, "I'm sorry," before she goes away.
Sabina, I'm also sorry we never fought on the same side.
And then when she dies, when the ghost disappears, she looks at Idrin. Saved you.
And the two other ones disappear also, as they were summoned by Sabina's wrath.
I'm a little sad. She didn't
Why?
deserve to die like this.
Zeg would go to the edge of the pool and hand Idrin his rapier back.
Thank you.
I don't think any of the people in this pond deserved it.
Yeah, you look around, Saika, and now that you're close, you see that all of them are wearing rags. You see that they have like all their hair has been cut super short, but like in a like just taking jabs, like cutting hair, like not carefully cutting their hair, and you can see that most of them have like almost like all of them have fresh scars in their face to make something that was once beautiful ugly.
I'm gonna look around to see if I see Oriana in the pond.
It's pretty easy to spot because Oriana is like, oh no, we changed the canon of Oriana. So because she used to be like a redhead, like really like a.
Isn't that what she still is?
No, she's Ariana Grande.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
But no, you don't see a redhead, like almost orange redhead.
Okay, at least Oriana's not here. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet, but let's just keep going.
Psycho would want to sit there and examine bodies for a minute.
Sorry, that was this.
Psycho wants to attempt to examine the bodies for a minute because something's ringing in his head from shit they saw at that fort. He wants to see if he could tell potentially were all killed a specific way where it might seem like they were sacrificed.
Make a medicine check.
Medicine.
And while he does that, I'm gonna move up to Trinia and I'm like, feels weird. Like we've killed so many Grey Maidens over the years, and yet I feel sad, especially since I actually got to wear one of their armors. Their armors are cursed to literally wipe out their personalities.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's not a happy bunch.
Saika, you're inspecting a body like respectfully and carefully, like twisting it around to just like look for marks and stuff like that. And you can see that at the bottom of like their neck, just behind like their right ear, there's just a little puncture wound, and most of them, like all of them, have that.
This is odd.
It's like surgical killing.
So I would tilt the head to the side a little bit to look at the wound. All of these, are they all women?
Yes.
All of these girls have a puncture wound in the lower back end of their neck, right under the jaw. It's not sloppy. Whoever did this really knows what they're doing. And there was purpose behind this.
Somebody in the Chillax Empire has fun. There's no way that any of the Grey Maidens would have done this.
It's like, slow stand up. When we first met Azale, we had to go into a Hell Knight camp, and they were taking prisoners for these gates. I think they were planning to sacrifice them.
Does that mean Sebastian might be here?
Unfortunately.
The Hell Knights are demon worshippers. Their whole thing is, well, you know how in the town square there were two bearded demons? That's kind of their thing.
So, Azal, that annoys you because you're kind of you've researched planes for parts of your life, and people who know nothing and make like the mistake of calling demons, like making interchanging demons and devils, and you know that like Chiliax is full on devils, and they're not the same thing.
I relay this to the group. Like,
This is wrong. I mean, does it matter if I call them demons or devils? At the end of the day, they're big assholes, they're evil, and they want to gnaw my face off. You can call him Fluffy or Sebastian for all I care. At the end of the day, they need to be put down.
One of them is more likely to be reasoned with.
By the way, we're not hearing you. There you go. Yeah, we hear you now.
anyways, should we move on for the time being?
Yeah, let's just take a breather before we move forward. Catch our strength, because I have a feeling this won't be the last fight we're gonna be into.
Nope.
Probably not.
You hear to the south, like beyond the planks, someone turn around and start walking, like south, like somebody was listening. And we're gonna end it there.
Sweet. So can we take a short rest for the next session?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just to put the pressure on you guys. Because
Rest 1d8.
it's been so long since we had like so many fights between long rests. Why not do that?
Dipshit.
Yes. So you can all add 1 point of experience. Thank you very much for your participation in this game. I had a lot of fun. We actually did a lot of things. We actually had 2 fights, and I can't remember when was the last time we had 2 fights. That we didn't like end at 11. So that was pretty cool. So
No, it was
thank you very much.
it was a great fucking session. Night, guys. See you guys next week.
Bye.
Night.